Hey!
Alright, we're live.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
I'm young.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Requiem of Kent Cornflower.
Quite possibly. We shall see. So last session, they fought off a small group of, well, I guess a decent-sized group of Sahuagin. Sahugans. And decided to do a bit of scouting on the cave that they were looking for. They found out that yes, very much hostile entities live here, and very much it's an untapped potential of mining. As they went through a small waterway, they approached a room that Ashin's pet owl was able to track down some treasure. And as they approached the treasure, well, the group just got jumped by an unknown invisible entity within the water, and they plucked old Kenny here and dragged him away.
My God, they killed Kenny.
You bastard! Oh my goodness!
Finally!
Damn it.
And
Not again.
Remember, if you die, I call hat. Just saying.
Nobody touches the hat.
nobody.
Or the ruby.
Okay, it says the
No, anybody can touch the ruby. They can have the ruby for all I care.
Anyways, we're at the top of the initiative,
Roll my death sick, you
and
bitch.
Kent, being the most dexterous individual despite being out cold, goes first.
God, that makes no sense.
Doesn't it?
He's unconscious in the water, and the water was up to our legs,
Uh-huh.
so he's submerged.
Yeah, he's currently submerged.
Well, I mean, bodies
Chris.
float.
This is a little
Not
late.
all it's
For that
grappled.
gym,
Mm-hmm.
in the future, consider instead of taking damage for giving a straight answer,
Mm-hmm.
have it magically impossible for him to get a straight answer.
I think that probably would be a less.
Less severe?
I will say
Something to think about anyway.
something to think about. I was actually thinking about reducing it down to just 1 damage flat, and plus the impossible effect.
But if it yeah.
At higher levels,
Anyway,
1 damage
this
ain't
is
gonna hurt you
something
that
to
much.
discuss for later.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
we'll see.
The thought just
We
came
had a
to me,
long
so
rest.
I mentioned it.
It's all
Oh, no,
good.
well, yeah, we long rested outside, came back in.
Oh, we long rested outside, we came back in.
Kent wakes up. So Kent, actually, as you're
I get the first
Damn.
nat 20.
you suddenly hear a feminine voice in your head telling
Oh, shit.
you can't fall here. There's too many that need your help. And they give you, and they call you by a name that, well,
I have long since forgotten.
you've long since forgotten. That's a wonderful way of putting it. And you suddenly wake up, grappled underwater by an invisible entity. You're currently prone, but you can stand up as it is still
So my turn.
it's still your turn. What do you do?
So do I see this thing?
You definitely have difficulty seeing it, but you can attempt to break the grapple or still make an attempt to attack it.
My
as you can
strength
still-
is garbage, so I'm going to.
Just make notes. You are currently restrained.
Just
Right.
make it used
Um,
So these are.
Do I have reason to think that they probably?
You can most certainly feel the grappling. on.
No, I was talking about them. I was talking about the group.
And y'all very much know something's in there.
Though, yeah.
You are able to you have to get your head above water.
Cool. I stand up, I form my sounding blade, I stab him in the face. Or I try to.
Roll me an attack with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah. Shit. Nope.
What was the total?
7.
You still got a bonus action.
That's true. That is true. Still disadvantage, but I will form my sonic blade in my offhand, and that's a nat 1.
So, y'all, do you see Kent
At least
After
it was
being
my
dragged
psionic
under-
blade and not my
after being dragged underwater, suddenly wake up and emerge from the ground, forming two psionic blades, and viciously trying to stab whatever he can see within the water.
Yeah, Anakin, you tell him.
So you're going Drax on the person?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Panic! Panic! Something's attacking us!
We thought you just fell.
No! There's something in the water!
There's always something in the water.
Well, I mean, we probably would have seen like blood, like
Something just rushed
And it's actually Penelope's turn.
she's a good one.
What am I at?
15.
1?
She actually can just get to you.
technically. If you
Yeah,
roll-
you're at 1.
Yeah.
She hastily runs up to you and presses her hand onto you, and that second level cast cure wounds. 6, lucky you. 2, not as lucky, but still.
So 11.
Yeah, 11 HP going back towards you, and actually, I meant to cast. Oh well, fuck it. Yeah, 11 HP going back towards you, and she can't move into flanking or do anything of the sort because of rough terrain. Now, second creature.
I waste it with my crossbow.
Actually, Silas, you're in the back. It's going straight for you. What's your AC?
18, son. Bring it on.
18.
Yeah.
How'd you get it that high?
Chainmail and a shield, son.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It might hit. That's a 15 on the die. Well, let's see if it crits.
Oh,
No.
it's advantage.
It can't be. It's considered invisible.
Oh, that's right.
Yay! I love you, Sean. No crit.
Oh, how unfortunate.
So 18 hit both. Does it have plus or whatever?
It has +3, yeah.
At least.
It has at least +3. You were right about that. And it deals a whole
You don't have something to counter that shit?
12
Silver
damage.
barbs or whatever?
12 damage?
12 damage, and you're currently grappled as another entity seems to drag him away in this direction.
Ha! 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 Ha!
12 damage.
12 full damage.
At least they didn't crit.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, doesn't
Yeah,
that
I'm
suck?
only at
I think that's what
Below
happened.
That is exactly what happened to me.
What's that?
I'm
So
only
the
at
past
below
2
half
dice
HP.
rolls that you've made at my expense have been
After the
20s.
damage or before the damage?
After.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Were you at max?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your HP is
Well, at least you're at max.
pretty shit.
Next one
Yeah.
is Asheen. What are you going to do?
Turn to him and go.
Now, I'm just going to make it clear that while you have difficulty seeing these creatures, you probably give me a general. I'll let you give me a general intelligence check. With you being such a smart guy.
Such a smart.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
There you go.
So while
Really?
you still have
With ability checks?
so while you still have
Whatever,
difficulty,
that's
Take a roll.
so while you still have difficulty
Damn it, there it
finding these creatures, you can easily pinpoint that one is more than likely right here, and another one's right
The
here,
way they're dragging
grappling them.
Yeah, okay. Alright, that disadvantage. Let's see.
People get disadvantage when they're restrained on dex saves. Do you know? I can look it up, but
Let me double check. I can look at the
You know
conditions. The
Let me
restrained.
see.
yeah.
Now, restrained creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls
Yeah.
against it have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so
Creature
you
has
don't-
disadvantage
Just
on dexterity
second
saving
production.
throws.
I don't. Ooh.
Ought to be interesting. Especially if
So
it's
currently,
Kingdom Hearts 3 is canon.
2 of
That's
them
gonna be weird.
can't end.
You did have a
silence
long
or
rest.
restraint.
Yeah, I don't-
Keep that. Yeah, you just force them to gameplay.
Do you know what happens in the Big Hero 6
Oh
portion?
man.
Or do you want to know?
So they are straight up invisible,
So
They're considered
essentially,
invisible for the
some-
most part, yes.
That's bullshit.
but they're in the water.
And
You can
the
tell
old
that they're in the
Baymax
water.
actually comes back
So
again.
wouldn't they be
They get him back, so now
more
there's two
concealed?
Baymaxes. Which is why I say, if there is... If that
Y'all two are
is-
standing still. They didn't drag you under. You know what? I take that back.
So, I mean, if it
You
is
can actually
canon,
see the
then
tendrils
it's gonna be weird.
of this liquid-like substance wrapped around both of their waists.
So there are tendrils that I can see. Perfect.
Hey,
On the
here's an
one-
idea.
On the one that's hitting Kenny here, Tasha's Mind Whip. Int save, DC 13.
Let's see how stupid these things are.
Personally, I would have like checked to see if they had any. I was trying for something.
11 on
witty
the
and I
die,
was-
no bonuses. They
All
fail.
right. All right. So,
I have to
it's
get
going to
out
take
and grapple
36
anyway.
psychic damage,
You're gonna
and
keep this zero.
it's essentially slowed.
I'm not saying that.
And just doing an bonus action and a movement, right?
Yep, and it gets no reaction. 6-6, mother brother!
Holy shit! Good roll there. So, did somebody buy him some new dice or what? Nat 20, 666. Did you like?
Wow.
Thank you, Satan.
I got all my luck out for the game. The rest will be ones from here on out.
It literally is.
Fun while
It
it
literally
lasted.
is. That's a
18, right?
moment. That's what that is.
It's 18 total, so.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Lucifer.
Alrighty.
Right.
Does Shane have anything
Hail
else for me? Shane, you got anything else for me?
Anything else?
Oh,
Don't worry, guys, I'm coming. Then Abigail, it's your turn. Keep in mind, you are in rough terrain at the moment.
So these two are here, chest right here.
really good.
They're just gems. It's nothing but it's nothing but regular old treasure.
Something about bait.
Enemy.
Yeah. Are they mindless?
Well, as long as
Okay, let me see how far from
they just
Sean is.
So the big dumb fighter.
10,
It's really good against
20,
them because
I'd be 25 right here be next to him.
You're at rough terrain.
Nice.
It's your half.
Yeah.
15 was good, buddy.
Yeah.
yeah.
10, 15. No, I'm still thinking.
Okay.
Goodness.
You know what? I can move right here being ready for shooting,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just me chance of him.
I'm gonna say this: like the only thing you can really see on him is tendrils. If you try to aim for it, either way, it's gonna be a disadvantage shot.
So I know where it's at. Exactly.
Like you can have a general you do have a general idea of where to aim.
What are my spells?
Taisha, you're next. Think about what you're gonna do while he's putting this together.
I don't know. I'm good.
No, fuck it. I can go through the treasures since it's two.
I was raised by dwarves. I'm checking out the treasure.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude. Yeah, I'll open it.
That's what I'm
No, they're not chests. They're gems strung out on
Gems?
the bottom, basically.
For the night.
We'll see.
You can tell that they were gems if you want to take that turn.
I'm hoping I will.
How high is it to the jump?
Good juju out of that.
They're pretty much resting a pile.
Can I recall?
Yeah. If you thought it was a chest, that's fair.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. I can try to just shoot the tinder off then.
Okay, roll me an attack with disadvantage.
Yes, sir. This will be the one on Sean.
Is that going to free
They're
the grapple?
technically,
Warning shot.
I would say they're what, just 3/4 concealed at this point, right? Because a hand is grappling out.
I guess, yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll consider this cover instead.
I still miss.
Oh, okay.
If it's my highest one, it's gonna be 12.
Yeah. That's a miss even without concealment. Alrighty. Do you have anything else for me?
These are like
Your goose goes. Now I know your goose has a movement of 40.
Yep. So that means cut it in half the terrain, it'd be 20.
So 5, 20 can get there, and you can attempt to attack.
Okay, sure.
Chris, just so I'm clear, you said translucent, correct?
In the water, they're more or less invisible.
Yeah, because they're seen.
Yeah. Translucent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're checking your bonuses.
For
Yeah, do me a favor. Try to have a bookmark ready.
yeah,
on there
yeah.
for that.
Where are you? I'm about to fucking back.
Oh, there you go. It missed. 13.
Are you aiming at the tendrils or are you aiming in the water?
Tendril.
Okay, yeah, it misses. It would have hit if it wasn't for the cover.
Yeah, these things.
I think 3/4 is what I give it.
I'm gonna say this much: if you aim for the tendrils, consider it a form of cover. But if you aim for it in the water, consider it disadvantage. I'll let you pick your poison.
Okay.
I think that's-
Those cover. Advantage in water. Gotcha.
Disadvantage in water. I will let you pick your poison.
Yeah.
Just,
I just have to be able to see it. So if I see
He's
it,
just like,
I can catch it.
yeah. So in that case, Taisha, your turn.
The one
Wait,
that
no.
Asheen had went after, did they get damaged?
Yeah.
16.
So if I do Toll the Dead, he has to make a wisdom
But the
save.
thing
He
is,
doesn't have
tendril, it's still
disadvantage
missed,
on
right?
damage,
You know what?
Right.
I'm gonna
Cover.
consider this. You know what? Go ahead and roll me damage.
Yep.
Roll me damage. This was the one on Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I was thinking damage too, then maybe.
9 damage.
Alrighty.
And it's force damage, if that helps out.
As a matter of fact, yes, it does. And y'all will probably find out later.
Yeah, there you go. I was going to give you a heads up.
Force damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
Are you like an arterialist also?
No, I'm a battlesmith.
His duck does force damage. Right?
Oh, that's right.
Because he used to be a battlesmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's force damage.
So you just Abigail's duck goes up and dives his head down, grabbing into it, and tears a chunk of, as far as what y'all can tell, some liquid-like substance off of this thing. And sorry. Now, Kaisha, Kanan, yours is next. Try to think about what you're gonna do.
So they've both been attacked now, essentially.
Yeah, pick your poison.
Well, they're both within 60 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on either one of them. It doesn't matter.
That's
Yeah, wisdom save of 13.
13. That's pretty good. These things aren't very wise. They're very. Roll damage. Failed.
So it's a 12.
Pretty smart.
Oh, that's a 12.
You did a whole 12. Which one was that on again?
Either one.
Well,
You pick your poison.
no, you pick it.
Yeah, you pick.
You
The
gotta pick.
one that Abigail went after.
The one that's grappling Sean.
Yeah, that one.
There you go.
Wait, does he get damaged?
He's
No.
he's almost
Okay.
dead, but y'all help him. Oh, you're almost dead too now, aren't you?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he's pretty
So
hurt.
He's at half.
Oh boy.
Oh, no,
Yeah, we're both in a bad spot.
damage I'm killing
that's
one
fine.
of them. So
No,
If I
it's
switch
okay.
you
I
to
have
next
an
turn,
idea.
I think I-
Alrighty. Got anything else for me?
you got it?
Anything else?
Nope. Sorry.
Okay. Kanan, your turn. Silas, you are on deck.
Move
I
me
know what you
15 feet towards Kent.
You are right here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15 would have you sharing space with Ashim, but you can move right here just
That's
fine.
fine. It's not going to interfere with my
Yeah, no, it
spells.
won't. Bonus action, I'll ignite my sword. Take 3 damage.
Okay.
And from where I am, I will attempt to fire an Eldritch Slice from my blade at the one that's grappling Kent.
Alright. Roll me a hit. What are you aiming for? In the water or with the tendril? That's going to depend on what kind of
Do
poison
you
you're
want
doing.
the +5 to AC or the
It's going to be a +2. I think I'm thinking I'm going to rule it being half cover instead of 3/4.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So +2 to AC or disadvantage.
I'll do +2. I'll try and ungrapple him by cutting the tendrils off of him.
Aiming for the tendrils.
Am I grappled?
Not yet.
Not
He's
yet.
trying to.
That is a 16 to
No,
hit.
he's
You
trying to
hit.
grab
Roll
me.
me damage.
Okay.
Is your sword
Maybe you'll roll max 2.
Yes, it is. But that won't matter because, that's really shitty force damage.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's the downside.
Yeah,
of
well, just
Eldritch Blast is great, but you can always roll that 1.
Yep, exactly.
Silas, your turn.
I can't move any
Grappled,
further.
right?
Yeah. A lad, yours is coming
How
up.
far, Larry?
I'm literally right next to you.
You're literally right next to me?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're grappled, not restrained.
Yeah, I understand. Twin
No, you
spell.
won't. No, they're both restrained. Both of y'all are restrained.
I thought you said we were grappled.
Well, no, you're restrained. That's why you rolled with disadvantage.
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'm not going to be attacked anymore.
Okay.
Twin spell.
I'm not
Cure
I think it's because it
wounds.
got crit on you.
Grapples and when they were grappled, they're restrained.
Okay.
So
That's odd.
Or cure wounds.
I thought those were
Spell
two
cure
different
wounds.
things.
They are two different things.
You have to roll 3 times.
So you
One
grapple
per-
How does
once,
that work?
and then you do another action to
To
restrain.
restrain? Oh.
this is how it reads, word for word, and this is not third party.
But like, it also depends on the monster.
Yeah, I guess so.
If the target is medium or smaller, it is grappled with a. I'll tell y'all that and pulled towards it until the grapple ends. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained.
There you go.
That's weird. Okay.
Twin spell, cure light wounds for y'all too, right?
Cure wounds, yeah.
Cure wounds. All right, roll it. You want to roll separately or you want to roll one for both?
Yeah, technically 3/4 spell. That's what I want to
I will roll separately
Bad
because
move,
I
buddy.
don't
Don't roll dice.
Use
Huh?
dice.
I am.
Okay.
He's got new dice.
Just making sure.
Either
I'm
Yeah,
double checking
really.
the spell because I want to
Just making sure you didn't forget.
And
That's
so
all.
1d8.
It's 1d8 plus 3, thank you.
Watch these dice gross over.
she has to hit the creature.
Which give me.
Oh yeah, I was using your dice.
What are you trying to do?
I take that back. I
Curing
accidentally
myself
rolled a
and Roy
d6, so I
at the
rolled
same
d8
time.
and I rolled double 8s. So you actually gain back. You actually gain back 19 HP. What did you got?
Roy, you gain back 4.
Yeah, I'm at 24. Thank you.
Yeah, so she can
Oh yeah, I'm getting the feeling that your dice didn't do much better.
Is Penelope better at this than you,
I
huh?
gained back 4 too.
Dang.
You rolled a 1 both?
Yes, I rolled a 1 both times. Thank you.
Well,
I sucked up all the, got the luck on.
right,
All the good juice.
right. At least it went somewhere. At least it didn't just
So,
say "fuck you guys" and left.
So, you probably still did a favor to him because now it's the Weird's turn that's grappling Kent.
Weird.
Oh, the weird, huh?
Oh man.
Oh, that.
Hard. It's hard.
It's very hard to keep secret.
I've done that too.
I can't count the number of times I did that during my campaign.
See if it's a crit.
I do my best not
It's
to.
not a crit.
Yeah, same, but
Thing is that there's a few differences with these weirds than a typical weird, which you may or may not find out.
So does that mean they're weird weirds?
Very weird weirds.
Very weird.
very weird weirds.
13.
It's in the name. What do you expect?
It's a good thing we're not playing World of Darkness,
What's up?
because we'd really be fucked.
Right.
So what'd you do?
Right.
13 damage.
To me?
I rolled high on that one. Yeah.
Back
You
down to 11.
again? Oh,
No, I'm down to 11.
okay.
Dead. Penelope and Silas made it to where he can tank one set of hits, but
Yay! One more hit and I'm probably down again.
Alad's
Yeah,
turn.
so am I.
Kazaya, you're going to be on deck.
Alright,
I had
so
about enough of this shit.
can I get to a hitting position or no?
5, 10, 15. Not with difficult terrain. You'll be sharing a space with Kazaya right there. You can attempt to double move, and if you want action surge.
Oh, into it.
What do you need for space? Because it's casting a spell that requires.
Oh yeah, you can. I'm just saying if you want to get to him from melee.
I can't melee no matter what.
Well,
Not from this
No,
round.
no.
not,
difficult
not during this
terrain.
round, but you can double move.
You get into position.
to get into position for the turn after.
Do you have
I'll
a
do
dagger?
I'll do double move.
Okay, so you're right here for
I don't
15,
have dagger.
Got it.
20.
I'll give you one.
Yeah. You could have moved and thrown a dagger as an action.
You can. Or
Can
do,
I,
do you have a hatchet?
No, I gave my hatches. Can I use my longbow?
Yeah, you can use
Yeah,
your
oh, yeah,
longbow if you
definitely.
want to chill back here. If you want to chill back here.
Fuck that. Longbow close.
Well, you don't. Well, you need to use your You need to use your action. to
fine,
get
fine.
melee.
I'll shoot from there.
Okay, so
Don't put, yeah, just put that right there.
yeah, we'll just say that you're not there. I think it would be disadvantage still if he shared it squeezed with that one.
yeah.
But
So
we'll just say you fired first.
fire first.
So are you aiming for the Are you aiming for the water, or are you aiming for the or for the tendrils? That's going to determine.
Okay, so the tendrils I've taken it to have.
They have +2 to their AC. While if you aim for the main body in the water, that's going to be disadvantage.
Advantage.
So pick your poison.
Not disadvantage.
So okay, +2 to the AC.
I mean, you
I
can see
agree.
the tendrils. Go for
Yeah.
the tendrils.
No.
But if we can cut them off, that might give it, so we'll see. But we don't really know.
13.
But what if they regenerate?
13
We
misses.
also
with
I have Final Fantasy. I
so-
know how these things work.
pulls out his bow.
Understandable.
Which one were you aiming for?
Which ones hurt more?
So far the one grappling, I think
Sean.
Sean is the,
Yeah.
well, it's hard to tell because the full body's underwater, but
The one that's full body's underwater.
well, both of them have their full
I
bodies.
thought he was up. Kind of.
No.
They're both standing up, but
They're
the
grappled.
creatures
One
under them
on
is
him has been attacked by more
The
people.
paladin.
okay. So yeah, he takes a shot, but barely scrapes by. He gets in where the tendrils are grappling you, which is right past your waist.
Yep.
Kazaya, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do Tides of
I
Chaos.
appreciate it, James. Thank you for the
Sorry,
attempted
man.
assist.
So that means you can either roll with advantage with a +2, or it cancels
Is
out
that
your
an attack roll?
disadvantage. Depending on what she does, yeah, it'll be
I'm
an
gonna
attack.
do a Scorching Ray.
Okay.
My suggestion
quicken.
before you do that. Oh, did you
He's in the.
use your move action to not be squeezing?
Would it matter?
Yeah, because if she's doing an attack roll, she's going to get disadvantage. Actually, you could even just move back.
Yeah, just take a step back.
That way, he's guarding you. All right, so if you're going to do Scorching Ray, you can go now without doing getting disadvantage.
I'm gonna do Scorching Ray with Quicken.
Okay. With Tides of Chaos, does you get advantage on all 3 attacks or just one?
I honestly have not.
I'm gonna. That might be something to work
Is that a second level?
Oh, it's
It's forces to gain advantage on attack roll.
I think it's probably just the
It
first
might
one.
be just one. Let me double check.
I know you
It
get
says attack rolls in general, that's plural.
There you go.
Go ahead and
On one attack roll.
on one attack roll.
So just
Yeah.
So you'll have advantage on your first Scorching Ray, and then the 2 follow-ups will be regular rolls. I'll just assume you're going for the tendrils.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I see what's going on now.
Five.
On a 19, you definitely hit.
Well, yeah, that was 25.
So it's 24 in total.
Scorching Ray is 2d6.
2d6 per array that hits.
Yep.
It's 2d6.
Is that alright?
Yeah,
No,
D6
the
is
cubes.
Oh, the cubes.
different spells, different attacks.
I know, I hate that too.
7.
I was confused.
7 damage total.
On 1.
You have to roll for each ray.
5.
Oh, you have to roll for each hit, honey.
For
Apparently.
each hit? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
you
each
fire
ray is a
3, and
separate
for each
attack.
one is a
Okay, that one
separate
was
attack.
7. That one doesn't do anything.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
go ahead and roll
It's
for the.
just-
It's a what?
It was 12.
12 would miss.
Yeah, 12 of
And then last one.
No, it doesn't go.
So
them. So you had 1 hit,
Yeah.
and then as
Okay, so
Quick
one-
end.
And then I had Quicken
So-
and Quicken, I was doing Firebolt.
You got to do a cantrip.
Fireball.
Drinks
yeah,
and what's
so
going on.
fireball's
Yeah,
perfect.
Anybody want anything?
no.
give me a spark.
And I get that one in.
Anybody over here?
No, you got lucky too.
Oh.
What do you
Luck thing.
Mark, Dr. Pepper.
Watch out for the Firebolt.
What luck guy?
She has luck as a.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, then that,
Yeah, for any of those, you can re-roll and take and choose which one you want.
21.
You definitely hit with the firebolt.
firebolt is a d10.
Is this one?
Oh, I don't hit.
Oh, and
No, you hit. What is it?
No, you hit.
Kent, you're actually on
That's
deck.
10.
That's
Oh.
10.
That's
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
10
Oh,
damage.
nice.
Fire.
So 17 total.
17
So
total.
y'all basically. So you'll see Kazaya just rapid fire, basically 4 blasts of fire towards this thing.
So you gotta use all your deck.
2 whiff it, but 2 become a direct hit. But you do kind of notice that this thing seems a little resistant to fire. You still did damage. Which one did she hit? The one that was going after Sean, right?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
It still dealt damage, but you notice that.
Technically should think about it.
I'm just going
It
off.
depends.
I'm just going,
If it's in the water, it's
I'm just going off the book, but
I
It's
know.
kind of
I'm
protected
not
by
making
the
that shit
shield.
up.
I'm just saying when you think about old school gaming.
And it's Kent's turn with how much HP do you have left, Sean?
14.
Kenny, what are you doing as you kindly bring us drinks?
Okay.
So thanks to Julio's positioning, is that Julio? You can get sneak attack on the one that Sean has.
If I hit.
If you hit.
I will use my sonic blades on the tendril.
Get him, King
As soon as somebody
Cornflower.
picks up my dice.
I'm just throwing this out here for you. You are restrained, so you have disadvantage regardless.
Of course.
I know, I'm terrible.
Wait.
You'll have disadvantage.
Yeah, even if I attack the one that's...
Now you will get sneak attack off the one that has
Still
Sean.
worth trying to hit it.
That's hitting.
Nope.
Bonus attack.
Well, yeah.
That's the one benefit. You got that bonus.
Man, but I mean... So disheartening.
At least you're not dead.
Nope. Unless a 9 hits it.
No. So, yeah, you're just seeing Kenny flailing about with his 2 psychic daggers, still obviously trying to get a grasp of these newfound abilities of his in a dire situation. Water
I
weird.
just imagine that, like, when my blades are, like, making contact, they're, like, phasing out at the last second.
Going for you, Sean. It misses. So, Sean don't give a fuck though.
I'm listening. What's going on?
The weird attempts to attack you, and as it constricts, it actually gets to a part of your armor where it just can't seem to crush you in, and you just forcibly try to loosen it. Now it's Penelope's turn. Penelope, you see Penelope light up in this glow as she basically goes, touches you, 5, 10, 15, and moves into a flanking position with Kenny. She heals y'all back for 9 damage or 9 HP back to both Silas and Ken Cornflower. 9. It's officially in flanking position of your character.
Nice. Okay,
And, or at least from what she can tell is flanking.
I'm at 2/3 of my health.
Asheen, your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. It looks like they're pretty well.
I beat you.
So, have the beast or the weirds gone
Right.
already?
Huh?
Have the weirds gone already?
Both of them have gone each, yes.
Okay, good.
One of them's gone twice.
Okay, and that was the one attacking him.
Yes.
Okay, it was just attacking
Fuck these
him.
weirdos.
They like
It
you.
didn't move,
I don't like them.
so I'm not gonna worry
I'm gonna
about.
eat them if I can.
I wouldn't even want to try.
It's weird, man.
Yeah.
California.
Hey, but they're weird too, so it works.
People think I want to eat anything that was translucent.
I guess I'll go ahead
Doesn't sound very-
and mind sliver the one attacking Silas.
You wanna try
Alright, intelligence save 13, right?
Yep,
Fucking with it.
You love fucking with the mines, don't you?
that's right.
1.
Oh yeah. It'll get a -4 to its next save, or minus D4. Yeah. It only takes one psychic damage.
I'll keep that in mind. That one, if anybody has any cantrips or spells that require a save, that thing is going to have disadvantage. Until then,
Or minus D4.
Good to
but,
know.
yeah.
oh, right, that's the one going after Sean.
The one going after Sean. Yeah.
Oh man, I've been around, but whatever.
All right. And that will complete
Oh, well.
Asheen's turn.
We'll keep
Hate
that
these
as is.
things, hate these things.
Alrighty. Abigail and Taisha, you're on deck.
Well, good to know
Okay,
about
now I can be in range. I move to Sean. Yeah, that right here. 5, no, 5, 10, 15.
You'll be.
I won't be in flanking yet.
You'll actually be flanking with Ken.
What if I'm restricted? Does that count towards the?
You still threaten. As long as you can attack, you're still threatening.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to hit the tendril off Sean. And see what did I okay.
If you attack the body, you get a straight roll. Theoretically.
18 to hit.
Yep, no, you hit.
Okay. And it would take 9 damage.
So you actually see him try to come down with his pick, and unlike the magical effects that y'all had beforehand, you notice that this thing, much like Kazia's fire, hurts it, but isn't as effective as you'd hoped it'd be.
It doesn't scream as loud.
That's weird.
I'm just.
Now for Toggies,
That's exactly.
I'm
what
assuming-
it's low.
you try to get to if the assumption. Like it is right there.
That is a good point. Technically, you're flanking with him against something that he isn't grappling, but he is grappled with Silas. No, screw it. I guess that would still be flanking. It'd be kind of weird, but I'll allow it. I'll just keep that in mind.
I take it back if you want.
No. Well, no. You can move there anytime you want.
Question. Can Silas melee attack the creature?
Yes.
Then he's threatening it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, you're flanking. Now, I'm going to say that you will have to attack the main body, not the tendrils.
Oh, yeah,
Because you won't be able to reach the tendrils, but yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Okay.
These fucking things.
11.
nope. So Tall Geese gets in a flanking position, attempts to go down and pluck this little fucker out of the water. Unable to do it. Taisha with Kanan on deck.
Okay. The same one that I guess is on Sean. I'm gonna do total dead again. It's a
Alrighty.
wisdom save, so he's got the D4.
Yep, minus D4. To the wisdom save.
Alrighty.
Stand.
Doesn't matter. That's another fucking nat 1.
Wow.
Well, that's great.
Maybe the game. There you go, Sean. Are you happy?
You starting to balance out now?
Only 6.
Actually, I was listening to only 6 this time.
Only 6.
This is the one grappling Sean. You said.
Yes.
Y'all are really coming to town on the one that Sean has. Which
At least I'm hitting. I'm okay with that. So.
yeah. All damage matters. And after that, Kanan with Silas on deck.
Can I get 15 feet towards Ken?
5, 10, 15. You can get in melee right there. Yes.
And the creature is like how far?
As far as you can tell, the creature, its tendrils are right on Kent. The creature itself, you want to figure with the rippling of the water, while you still can't see the creature properly, you can have a good guess that he's right there.
You didn't ask me if I was finished with my turn, sir.
Sorry, do you have a bonus action?
I
that you can
do. I want to use my Celestial Revelation.
What is that?
Okay, what does that do? Miss.
Once per long rest, I can use a bonus action to transform using my Revelation, which lasts for 1 minute or to the end as I end it as a bonus action.
There
So
it
while
is.
transformed, I can use a flying speed equal to my walking speed. In addition, once on each of my turns, I can deal an extra 2 radiant damage to one target that I deal damage to with an attack or spell.
So did you do that before or after you
I did
took-
it after, so I'm going to use it for the next one.
Okay, good for you.
Thank you.
Now you can fly over them. You don't have to worry about the difficult terrain.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
I see you sprout these wings for the first time. I'm just like, duh. I don't even say it out loud. I just like mouth it like,
Yeah,
Is you're underwater being wrapped by these
oh, the angel has come for me.
yeah. Most of y'all who don't know much about Azamars, which they're very rare in my setting, this would be a major revelation to you. Like
Well, she's over there, so I'm focused on the fight. I probably don't even see
You
her.
know what? It's a legit.
most of y'all probably thought she was an exceptionally pretty human.
It's kind of just like.
Thank you.
Well, Taisha, are you
So-
done yet?
I am, thank you.
Okay.
How hurt is Kent looking? Looking pretty bad?
I'm up. I'm at 20 right now, so.
You take a hit.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to attack the
That's
creature in
not
the
a
water.
crit.
That's great.
You're gonna what?
Attempt to attack the creature. Actually,
The body or the tentacles?
wait, real quick. How do the tentacles look?
The tentacle. Here's the thing. They're translucent and liquidy. I mean, if you
Yeah, but can I see blood?
No, you
Really?
cannot see blood.
They're probably oozing like
I probably don't believe.
Do I see anything that looks oozing out around him aside from his own blood?
The only thing that you can see ooze-like, and it's not even really ooze-like, is the tentacles.
Alright, I'll attack tentacles. Just trying to cut you out of there.
Please do.
14 hit.
Just missed by a hair. Damn. Got anything else for me? Because you know I don't want to like ruin anybody's bonus actions.
Thank you.
Were they still trying to drag them?
As far as you can tell, they're done dragging them. They're now mostly focusing on putting on the hurt.
Got it, okay. Then, no, if they're not moving, I won't try and stop them.
Alrighty. That is Silas. Then the weird. Then Elad. You'll be on deck.
Yep.
Silas. It's your turn.
Oh.
I told him he was on deck too.
What are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna break out of the grapple.
How are you gonna do that?
Roll me a strength save.
Yeah, I should do that.
Can you break out one more strength?
That's 15.
You break out. So you see Silas officially no longer grappled. I mean, you're still there, but you're officially no longer grappled.
You can try to move, but
If you got a bonus action, you can also do that.
yeah.
And you can try to move, but this thing will get in technical opportunity.
Oh, crap.
You know what? Bring it on.
You moving?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of there.
Okay, you see the same tendrils lash out in an attempt to.
Alright, bring it on.
So is
Come
this
on.
strength that he got out, is that his action?
It's his,
Let's see if it crits.
His action, yeah.
You can try.
It doesn't crit.
It doesn't crit.
So to see him move, but those same tendrils lash out and grip around him
Oh
and
my
drag
God.
him back in.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Other trucker.
Every time they attack, and if they hit, then they automatically grapple us.
He shouldn't be able to be hitting. Legit.
Why not?
Why?
My AC's freaking 18.
I rolled a 17 on the
It
die.
ain't
my first
25.
roll.
Yeah, it's not 25.
Yeah, if anybody got 25 at this low level, you're gonna have to answer some serious questions.
Iron skin, bro.
Yeah, hence why I banned it because he
You know
pretty
what?
much.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Please confirm what that says.
Oh my god.
the D20?
The D20.
16.
Plus 5.
21.
Now, let's see. Silver barbs.
Ugh.
Now, even if that happens, is he still able to give advantage to somebody else?
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
Who are you going to give it to?
Whoever is attacking next.
Me?
Go ahead, yeah.
Ooh,
There
that'd be
you
a
go.
good one to give it that.
That'd be a good.
So, since advantage, giving it, well, no, it takes, yeah. So, would you count both rolls as to what the lower roll was?
Oh, you mean as in giving it super advantage? That would be a ruling that I would have to give. I don't know. I've felt like I've been giving you a lot on rulings.
Well, I mean, it's
What's the
kind
question?
of ambiguous here. So, like,
He essentially gave it 3 rolls instead of 2.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah. So it says that the triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
So I'm not re-rolling those other ones. In a way, I'm gonna say for now, and again, This means I can't use it on y'all in the future, because if you think I'm not going to have mages with silvery barbs, you're crazy. I'm going to say that it's going to be between the highest roll and the reroll.
Okay.
When it comes to advantage.
Yeah, that probably makes it more balanced.
But yeah,
Instead of, like, super.
it is actually weird now, unless you got something else for me, buddy. Yes. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
What's your AC again?
Huh?
What's your AC?
14?
No, it hit you.
15.
15. It does hit. But no crit. And I rolled low. On the
Good.
first one. 8 damage. Alad!
Still low.
Come bring the pain! I'm assuming you're going to go right here and go
Still
straight
low.
for that one. You have advantage if you aim for the tendrils.
Going after the one that has him.
Yeah. Power attacking, I'm assuming.
The tendrils?
If you go for the tendrils, you'll have advantage. If you go for them in water, it's a straight roll. The tendrils is a +2 to the AC.
Go with the advantage.
I'll go with the advantage.
You power attacking?
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
All right.
advantage, so you might as well.
17 plus 6 to hit.
-1. I mean, you.
Minus 5 plus 1 to hit.
Yeah,
18.
That 17 is good enough.
18.
Yeah.
17 is good enough.
Yeah.
Alrighty, do some damage to this thing.
Wreck its shit, James.
That's the idea. Reroll both of those.
Oh shit.
And again? Or is that possible?
You only
I
do
think-
it once.
You know, the other ones, yeah.
Seriously?
I think you can choose which ones to pick.
Pretty
It's
broken.
your,
If
great weapon fighter, right?
Yeah.
Be pretty broken if you could just reroll it all the time.
Let's see.
If it says you can do it indefinitely, I'll say you can roll it again. Or if it doesn't specify, I'll say you can re-roll indefinitely. But if it says once, we're going to stick with the ones.
Alright.
But I'll let Julio's looking it up right now.
It's once. 3 plus 4, 7.
Plus 10, 17.
17. That's correct.
That's the power of Great Weapon Fighter.
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty.
17.
It's a good ability.
You know what? With a hit like that, I'm going to say you sever its tendrils clean off of Sean.
Good.
And,
then I'm gonna.
because that's a hit.
Then I will.
I see you do that, and I'm just like, hey, that's cool. Now you guys want to help me? You want to help with this stupid thing?
He's like, I'm seeing angels.
And then I
Oh, my
will
life's
hit,
getting shorter.
What you got for me?
He can re-roll, but he has
action
to
surge.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's just the one time.
Action surge. Okay, so you do not
This
have...
tendrils.
Huh? Oh, his tendrils. I'm just letting you know you do not have...
Again, I know until I rescued it.
Huh? No, you do not have advantage. Oh, wait.
I learned that's the same.
You only get advantage once, but you are, I guess, flanking it even though... Is he flanking it? No, you're not going to be flanking it from right there.
I mean, I don't know. There's 1 million people in front of me and around me.
It's going to be a straight roll for the one
You know,
on...
he's not flanking.
It's going to be a straight roll for the one on Kent. So, I'll let you do... Or you can go after the one that's in the water, but it's up to you.
That's a disadvantage. If it's
It
in
will
water.
be a disadvantage.
There's a disadvantage.
Oh no, I'll do it the tentacle since this has you as well.
Alright, power attacking.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Come on, roll hot.
It wasn't hot. Damn it! Almost was high, but it wasn't. That's a miss, I believe.
What's the total?
5. Because
It's a miss. So he goes straight for your. So you see him just.
it was almost
just
an
come
18. Then it
straight up
went back
using
to
the
4.
power that you give him with the silvery barbs. It guides his sword right across those tendrils, severing and freeing you. He attempts to perform the same magic for Kent, but
It misses.
yeah, he just basically whiffs right across, barely having to change his trajectory a little just so he doesn't skewer you.
It's okay, lad. I don't think any less of you.
I do. Sure you do.
And Kazaya, your turn.
Yeah, dude.
You actually say that out loud.
He sarcastic jerk.
I didn't quite
Yeah,
hear
it's
what-
lightning.
Which one are you doing?
Which one?
Chromatic orb and it's lightning.
Magic orb, like a magic
orb.
Could be a dick, but
There's
I'm
a
not
20.
going to. Nat 20?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Which one are you aiming for?
The technical one.
The one, his, okay, roll me damage. Actually, nat 20, this is going to be some heavy damage. Too.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
Come on,
to the
girl.
puppy?
That's what I'm talking about.
38.
I know.
That's
No,
Please,
you're not.
do it.
No, shut up.
I'm with
You shut up.
Are you scared?
Yo, you shut
I'm
up.
gonna do it, you little bitch.
It's not you. I'm the one that's gonna get fried.
Where you live?
We are in water, so.
Shut up.
13.
Don't convince him.
Times 2, 26.
Yep.
So you see Kazaya channeling this lightning orb through her diamond and just precisionally aiming it right at the tentacles. You see Kent just sitting there minorly freaking out because she's basically sending lightning through what is seen to be a liquid substance, but her control over it somehow allows it just to travel through the tentacles into the beast in the water as it freaks out and releases Kent.
There you go.
Thank you, wild lady.
Wild
You get to
lady.
roll for it. Okay.
Well,
Do it.
nothing happens. No, I
She,
rolled.
I roll for
Did she
it.
roll the
She can
d20?
roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she-
this
she rolls-
specifies
she can,
the DM
but-
can tell her, the player, to roll.
Oh no, I'm rolling for it. Sorry, I want it to be a surprise when it happens. But you do a massive amount of damage.
Yeah.
That's not what it says. It says that I'm supposed to roll it.
Yeah, it says the DM can tell the.
You can tell me to roll it,
Oh,
and I can tell
Yeah.
you what it is, but I'm supposed to roll it.
that's what it says. And go ahead. And why were y'all always on my ass about, hey, you didn't roll it?
It's a
She
one.
rolled a
It's-
one.
Are you
Okay.
serious?
She rolled. Look right at it.
Well,
shit.
Okay, so then
Now
we have
the wild magic surge happens.
Now,
It happens.
You're the one that.
Now
I
DM
roll the
rolls
percent.
wild.
Yeah, you're the one that rolls for that.
I roll the
that's what it
percentile. I
was.
get to roll the fun part. That's-
Yeah, we just misread it. It was.
Alrighty.
Oh god, this is gonna be good.
This ought to be interesting.
Could be good,
Please
could
don't
be
hurt
bad,
her
could be
perfect
nothing.
decision.
Please don't turn into a
backfired.
chicken.
We already have one thing with feathers here. We don't need two.
It's
Three. Sorry.
Tech-
Well, feathers, right?
Yeah, well, metal feathers.
Metal feathers. Yeah.
It counts.
She's gonna be trying to angel like me.
Sometimes they.
Okay.
Oh shit! What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What was the result, bitch?
This unicorn manifests right next to Kazaya.
Another fucking unicorn.
Confused and wondering what's going on.
Always I wanna be
It's the same
with
unicorn
you.
from my game.
They can talk too, right? So.
It's Rainbow Roach!
Rainbow Roach!
Alright, hold
Son
on.
of a bitch.
So there's a unicorn there?
There's a
Yes.
There is a unicorn there.
It
Kind of
speaks.
like great, beautiful creature, and if I
It
live 1,000
speaks.
lifetimes.
Does any you understand Celestial?
I
Celestial.
do understand Celestial.
So it looks at you.
So she-
Yeah, but it's only telepathic, and it does know what you
What the
are.
fuck is it with me and horses,
And
man?
it does look towards you. And
Saw an anime where that was.
you
bad.
do not look like a Celestial.
Wow.
It can only speak telepathically, and it does recognize what Taisha
Got her
is.
wings out and everything.
And it mistakenly looks towards you, thinking, "Who summoned me?" In Celestial.
So I can speak back to it telepathically.
Real quick.
Okay, I point to Kazaya,
It
and I say
speaks.
that's your mama.
So it speaks to you in Celestial.
I don't.
After when you look at it in confusion, it speaks to you in Elvish.
You understand English?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So it continues to speak to you in Elvish. What will you have of me?
Mr. Mace sakes, look
So much of fucking copy.
I'm going to let you allow you a bonus action to command it this turn. What do you command it to do?
Can I have it attack?
Yeah,
you
they
can
can.
command it to
certainly
attack.
can.
So
And then it gets its own initiative, I think.
Yeah,
I will say it actually acts right after her.
To
keep it easy.
What's
So-
still around?
It actually act real quick.
But yeah, that's pretty badass.
I know. Rainbow Roach came
It
back.
kind of looks at you and I'm like, what am I attacking?
I'm gonna deploy. It can't see the tendrils.
You zap the tendrils right off.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
shit.
tendrils are gone,
Those
so
things are in the water still, though.
in the water it's probably
So
invisible,
it'd be
but this
disadvantage,
thing...
but it can, right?
I gave it a perception check to see if it could see the creatures, and it can't.
Damn.
No. Would
You could tell its
You
action.
could, your friend that are hurt.
It actually does have some healing magic.
Oh,
Well, then it can help Kent then.
yeah, hey!
All of a
Come to
sudden-
me, magical horse!
Be careful with random horses.
Okay, so
I'll take any horse at this
If you point and tell it to heal, it will.
I'll take any horse at this point.
5, 10,
Thank God you enunciated
15,
right on that.
20. I think it has a. It goes up to
Okay,
10.
that was a demon. This is a unicorn. Damn it.
You see it charge
Well, I
its.
had a
You
Kelsey.
see
That
it
was
charge
a
a light
True.
in its horn, and taps Kins on the.
Ow.
Ooh.
And you gain back.
Pooped me alright.
Got bonked.
You gain
Got bonked by a
back
horn.
7 HP.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Puggies can boot you.
You have to give your
And
unicorn a name. He needs
Consider
a
it
name.
a healing syringe.
Speaking, it
It's
is
a
an
really
intelligent
big,
creature.
Big needle.
Yeah.
So
How
speaking
much
of
did you say?
Kins,
9?
7.
7.
it's back to the top with you.
Cool.
You
Alright.
know, he brings you back to life by going.
Currently,
Well, damn.
you
We're not
are.
Mr. Hansing this, okay?
Just like Phoenix.
You more so than anybody have a good idea of what where the creature is that just attacked. Oh yeah, I gotta subtract it.
Alright.
That was
Shit.
actually cool. That's a wild
That's the
magic.
beauty
I
of wild
aim
magic
at
right
where
there.
I think it is.
I didn't want it
And
to
I'm
trigger.
using my freaking bow on it.
But now it's y'all's responsibility to remember, not mine.
Yep.
Well, it's going to be in her initiative.
It's only
basically,
once
right?
per turn.
Yeah, but your
Yeah, I know.
unicorn stays.
Your
Yeah,
unicorn.
my unicorn say, but yeah,
Go.
it's just once per turn.
I'm
Once per
gonna shoot with
turn.
my
So
bow.
if you go and cast another spell, you
Yeah,
get to do
yeah. Shoot it with. You're gonna shoot it with your bow
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
at melee range.
Oh. Oh well, yeah.
You know exactly.
Oh,
what
I
it
do
is.
know exactly
Like
what it
you
is.
can
Fuck
have
this
trouble
thing.
seeing it, but you can more or less. I'm flanking with you, so you will get sneak attack because of allies being in it.
I'm gonna stab it in the face. That's a 18 in total.
Alrighty, you missed. Roll sneak attack. He loves doing that.
Don't fuck with me, man. I've had a very traumatic experience.
No shit.
Goblin.
You almost drowned.
I almost drowned. This has not been a good day.
Roll those oogie boogie dice.
Could have lost my hat. It's just not pleasant.
Love that
And
hat.
my hat.
That's in total.
11 damage.
Yep.
That's
Attack.
not gonna work, though.
Alright, I'll wait and see how much you do with your bonus.
What
If
if
you hit
If
it.
I hit it, yeah.
Watch you
One in the
crit.
water, what if-
That's a nat 1.
just pick
Oh,
the
wow.
picture.
So
Okay,
like
so-
I attack it, it faces out again. I'm just like,
Then we can see it.
Cool.
damn it! Can't get a hang for this.
Go for it.
No. Alrighty.
Yeah, I can quite
Like
literally.
try and grab and pick the whole
I am a
thing.
noob.
But it's up to our legs, so we don't know where it is. Like,
So I stabbed it in the face.
it's worth trying.
Go for it.
Okay.
It doesn't like you.
I don't care if it likes me or not. It's not my friend. It tried to kill me.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna try to eat you.
Yeah. It's possible.
What's everybody's passive?
13.
I think mine is 12.
Is it 10? Is it 10?
8.
8 plus?
Mine is
proficiency
12.
bonus?
That's a wisdom.
10.
13.
Passive
Plus
wisdom?
It's
13.
10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Is it wisdom one? Is that what you want?
I got 13.
12.
Yeah.
10.
10.
13. I don't think any of us saw whatever's going on.
Counterspell.
Good to know.
I have dark vision now.
The weird, y'all notice the weird itself does not
Do you
attack.
have dark vision?
She has dark vision.
What do you?
Okay, so the weird
So,
not attack.
so we get to beat the hell out of this thing. Awesome. I like it.
It's Penelope's turn.
Uh-oh. What's our little girl
Penelope-
gonna do?
Penelope attempts to pick the weird that Kit was actually. Yeah, you know, y'all. How are y'all doing on health? Y'all two.
I'm fine.
What about you, Sean?
Oh, wow.
Intolerable.
Intolerable.
I
You look pretty bad.
would debate against that.
No, I'm at max.
Oh, you're at max. Oh wow, shit.
Good.
Okay, so yeah, seeing that y'all are well, she'll attempt to bonk this thing
Yeah,
on the
bonk
head.
it. Walk into the
Straight,
face with the
straight
hammer.
roll. That's a 13 on the die. Bonus, she hits it.
So advantage of dis-
And she bonks it. She bonks it for a whole.
Did she bonk it good?
Well, she bonks it decently.
Okay.
And now it's a Sheen. You actually don't have line of sight on any of them anymore.
Yeah. Fun. Oh, well, I'll just try to make a splash. I'll roll what was it? Spectral.
Spectral hand?
Yes. Chill touch.
Chill touch.
Chill touch.
Go ahead and roll me that chill touch. Which one are you aiming for?
The one That everyone's been ganging up on a lot.
That one. Okay.
All right. I'm guessing I have disadvantage on this one.
Yes.
All right. First roll is a 15. Second roll is a 19. So that's 20 to hit.
You put your hand in there. But there's currently nothing in there.
What?
Oh. Yep. Interesting. All right. Yeah. I guess that completes my turn.
Do you... Oh, Abigail, it's your turn, and Taisha, you're on deck.
I'm scared.
I mean, I would say something, but I like
You're not sure.
my character wouldn't be sure.
This character would be sure. What are you doing? As you know, he missed whatever y'all were ganging up
Can I
on.
roll a perception check?
You can roll a general perception check.
I'm on roll, so I got.
I'm going to have a set amount... in this particular case, I'm going to have a set DC in mind. You're going to have to make it. But it is an action to roll said perception check.
19.
Plus,
No. This was no plus rating. 19.
it's hard to make out.
This is, I'll roll a 17, but I'm officially supposed to that. So it's 19.
It's hard to make out what's in the water. They're sticking almost like they blend perfectly until it attacks. It's in there.
Okay. Start to attack wildly.
Well, the other thing you can do is hold your action to attack any tendrils that come out.
But he did use his action for perception.
So yeah.
Taisha,
I want to know.
what are you doing?
So
Try to
we
look
can't
for it.
see them at all, period, right? They're blending in the water? Like,
All the tendrils have been cut off, right?
This is currently, I'm going to give you a word for what you've seen. You did see Penelope do a noticeable bonk here, and you've seen Sheen attempt to blast a spectral hand in there with no real effect to it. Then you saw Abigail kind of sort of try to squint her eyes like she can, trying to make an attack. But
so since I'm hovering above the water, do I see anything?
you can take an action to roll a perception
Do I
for
see
me. I have a set DC in mind. If you make it,
I mean, you rolled freaking
Well,
19.
if I saw
that was
Penelope bonk it, can I try to go after that same area?
Sure.
With like a wisdom saving thing?
if you do not have
You
line of
can't-
sight,
you don't have line
you
of
can't.
sight.
Can't?
You can
Okay.
attack it with Eldritch Blast, but you will be at disadvantage.
Yep. It's worth a try.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
I mean, well, actually, go ahead.
No, it's not gonna work 'cause I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
And
And a nat 20! Go fucking me!
Wow.
Yeah, since you can Eldritch Blast, and
Kanan.
if they're
Okay.
both
Your turn.
MIA,
And
next time just hold your action.
Silas,
and
you are on
attack
deck.
How do you know I'm not done?
What are you doing?
Kanan, your
I'm
turn.
done.
Silas, you're
Actually, hold on. I might not be. You don't know me.
So, okay.
You don't know
The
me.
tentacles around Kent are gone, right?
Tentacle-
Don't skip some
No,
rows.
me.
I know I'm terrible. If you got something, go ahead and tell me what you're about to do, and you got something else.
The Kent are gone.
Yep.
Tentacles on Ken are gone.
I'm free, bitch.
I'm going to... Now, where Penelope is, was she facing the one in our direction, or was she?
She was facing this direction right here, attacking this
the
spot.
one that where Kent was.
Yes.
So I saw her attack in the water.
You did see her attack the water,
Probably saw me
and you
stab her in
actually,
the face, too.
and you actually saw her like do, seem to get a hit in, because you saw. You're a warrior. You can tell resistance between.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pretty much are able to make out that she did hit something.
I am going to attempt something crazy.
It wouldn't be one of yours if it wasn't.
I'm going to move a little bit closer to where I think the creature is.
Okay.
If I feel anything by my feet, when I do, I'll stop. Like if I feel me push against something physical.
You feel like you do walk into something. It doesn't feel hard or something. It's almost like
Squishy.
gelatinous in a way. Yeah.
I'm going to reach
Giant
down with my
jellyfish.
free hand because I wield my weapon in one hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grapple it and try and pick it up out of the water.
Okay. Posing strength checks.
All right.
Makes sense.
That is a 13.
You see Kanan reach his hand in there, and for the first time ever, pull out this almost serpentine, translucent, water-like creature. Everybody who has knowledge or arcana, give me a roll.
Okay. I do have that.
Not that great, but that's okay.
I think that's a 16.
Oh, what's it?
16.
Yep.
19.
21, 17.
17.
It's an 11.
17.
17. Man, good to know that everybody's well versed in arcana.
Not me.
Makes sense that the spellcasters would have it, and maybe not the melee people so much. Well, you're kind of sort of treading the line there. Y'all outside of Canaan
Hybrid.
recognize this as a water weird, but a particularly small one. From what you can gather, these creatures are meant to be a lot bigger. You think that maybe this was conjured up by lesser magic.
So how big is it that I'm holding?
It's medium size.
Got it. I'm literally just gonna iron grip this thing
small one.
and just hold it. That's my action, right?
Yeah, that's your action.
I'm gonna hold it as long as I can.
Anybody?
So is that grapple?
I'm grappling it.
It's a
And
jello
Silas, it's
thing.
your. This thing, you have line of sight. You have everything that you need.
That
Cannon's-
removes the disadvantage on
It
attacking it,
removes the
correct?
disadvantage. You pulled it straight out of the
Attack.
water.
Good job.
Nicely
I wasn't
done.
sure it wasn't gonna work, but
Nicely done, Julio.
Worth
That's like
it.
It
fishing.
makes
You
sense.
If it can grab you can grab it.
That's one thing I will emphasize. This thing is very slippery, but what you did made sense. It's like plucking a fish out of water.
Yep.
So what's
Yeah,
Silas
like
going to do
fishing.
for us? This is,
I'm gonna open my net.
I mean, hey, why not?
drop them in there,
Exactly.
tie them in
Tie it
there,
up. Yep.
and then just beat the shit out of them.
Probably phase through the net, guys.
Actually, we don't know, so.
True.
Right,
Well, if
I'm
it's like
holding
an
it right
octopus,
now.
I mean,
They
if
can
you're
get through
able
the
to pick
holes.
it up, it's not slippery. It might be slippery, but it's
Yeah,
not.
it-
But if
it-
it's like
it's
an octopus,
entangled.
they can get through
let
the
me
holes.
double check something real quick because I might have given you something too much, but just in case.
It's gonna be like the land. Look, do you know what a pinata is?
I do. Had it in my hometown.
No. Oh, we don't know what a piñata is because we don't know what Spanish is.
One thing that
It's Elvish.
you rolled a 19.
Oh.
And you rolled a 16 and 17 and
17.
17.
21.
Whoever rolled 21. Whoever
Thank
rolled
you.
15 and higher also know that if you can somehow completely remove this creature from the water, it dies instantly.
Hey!
So it's dead.
No, the
That's
lower
what
half
it said.
is lower half still sinking
Oh,
into
that's
the
right.
water.
Dude,
Okay.
let's play past the hot
Hot
potato.
potato.
Why don't you
Yeah.
put it in the net, hand it to
You're
her,
gonna play
and she'll
hot
fly
potato with
by.
a medium-sized creature?
What's the
That's
DC?
right.
What's the DC?
Boom.
to-
Well, actually, she doesn't have to grapple the beast. She just has to
Hold on to
grapple
the
him and fly him up and carry them all
You got a
up.
good idea if we put it in the net and she just holds the net.
So what's the DC to
Either
break out
way,
of
if she
the net?
holds you,
Either way, that's
It's a strength check.
No,
What's the
her
DC?
grabbing you,
10?
that's
10?
the easy way to do it.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
a
can
net.
grab your neck and be able to
Okay.
kill my first victim.
Wow.
So Julio, give me an opposed strength roll real quick. I'll give you advantage because you have the net helping you.
It's crap.
That's
Seven
good.
barbs.
That's a 16.
Bitch.
Nonetheless, it breaks from the net, but you still have a strong grip on it.
Hell.
No,
You rolled a 10
Who do
again.
you give advantage to?
Give it to me.
You.
Do you want to give it to somebody who's
Don't give it to me. I'm gonna kill it.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I want to keep holding this thing just in case.
I'm not gonna do anything.
It's gonna get another
anymore.
chance to grab it
All
quick.
he does is roll against me.
I'm sorry.
This is working.
Glad it's your turn.
Granted, Sean,
What do you want to do to
10
this
is not
thing?
that high.
I powered the
11.
fucking attack out of it.
I'm just gonna say you're flanking it as well. Go. You have
So I got
advantage.
advantage?
Go all.
Here to hold it away from me.
Just
You're gonna see
roll
like flies in
DC.
his face.
What'd you roll with
Okay, I
that?
can just myself in the water.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sean, it's okay, man.
Everyone on this
2.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I
Sean.
want to
other
too.
people are doing better than us.
Sean, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to purposely roll good on you. I want to roll good on everybody.
Yeah, I'm
19.
sure.
So, while you're basically stringing this beast out,
salt.
you see a lad just jump in the air and cleave it clean in half. The beast screams in pain, then turns into normal water as it drips out of your hand.
Woo!
Wait, doesn't mean anything.
I probably killed it.
Everybody,
Not for the next.
yeah, where is it? I got, yeah, as far as y'all know, it might still be right there.
Or it could
And it's
slip
Keziah's
away.
turn.
Can't she have the unicorn search for it?
Yeah, because she
Oh,
technically
unicorn does
has the same
go
My
initiative as her.
suggestion, ready an attack just like in a cantrip. As soon as it attacks someone, you attack it.
That's not a bad call.
But you can make the unicorn
That
circle.
is a pretty
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
call.
You would
Yeah,
actually
the
get the
unicorn
unicorn,
make
then
an
you can
attack.
blast attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it comes out, you can be like, I'm ready
Oh,
to
that's
spell.
bad. Imhotep.
Because the only one I can use is like fire.
It hurts it, but you can tell it's resistant to it.
But I don't know what my unicorn can do to attack it.
Yeah,
How much movement does the unicorn have?
killed that one. Unicorn has 50 move speed, but it's still rough terrain for it, so it's going to be 25.
You can still reach it.
Yeah.
Supposedly, it's still the next thing spot.
You can tell the unicorn attack that spot if you want, or you can tell the unicorn to keep healing. It still has some more healing charges left.
That's true. Unfortunately, yes. It's way too late. Way too late.
Pretty good at the healing at
Not
the
only
moment.
acoustic guitar, but he through it.
Okay, so you're, but yeah, if you want,
Too old.
if you're ready,
Suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup.
Yeah, you could just if you cast the spell.
Don't
Automatic orb lightning.
sounds good.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So what does the unicorn do?
What would you like the unicorn to do as a
Good luck with that.
bonus action? Usually it's under DM's control, but I'm going to let you command it as a bonus action.
I'm not
Then
gonna
it
have.
has its own initiative.
Have
It
it
has
try
its
to
own
search for it.
initiative.
It does have its own initiative, but usually the way it works is sometimes you have to, when it comes to summoning creatures and stuff, you have to command them as a bonus action. That's how I'm treating it. How you would treat an animal companion or what he has.
I'm gonna have it search. See if it can.
Okay.
I
So
had an opportunity. Just
it does a perception check. You want it to search for that spot in general, or do you want it to search around? Because if it searches around in general, it's going to be going against the stealth check that I just rolled. If it searches that spot, it's going to go for a set DC.
It can search that spot.
Okay. So after seeing the water word that y'all put down, it now knows what it's looking for, and it's looking intensely. And let's give it a knowledge check. Just because it's celestial doesn't mean it's all knowing.
Makes sense.
I don't know. It's hard to see. Isn't it hard to not see? Isn't it?
Huh?
Try not to.
I know.
Oh.
And I do appreciate y'all trying not to. Yeah.
I see the images, but the text is way too far away. I can't read it if I wanted to.
So it knows kind of what a water weird is, and it's looking, and you hear a voice in your head saying, "I'm not confident on whether it's there or not." Your turn, Kent.
Yeah.
Top of the initiative.
Top of the morning. Let's see. Okay, well. Do we have reason to believe that it has moved from its current, from the location that it was at?
You know that it would have had to, but I'm gonna say you would know better that it would have attacked you by now, if it was still there.
There's always a perception check.
But you can also make a perception
Oh.
check.
You could also ready a ranged weapon to attack.
That's what I'm gonna
as soon as it
do.
pops
I'm gonna
out.
ready my bow and hold my action.
Okay.
And I will attack if I see it move.
Or
Alright.
attack someone.
Or attack someone, yeah.
The water weird's turn, but no attacks. No action. As a matter of fact, at
This
this,
thing probably ran like a bitch.
well, maybe.
Ran like a bitch, and why are we still in initiative?
Good point.
You know what?
It's a fair point.
Have y'all determined that it's no longer there?
We haven't.
We haven't.
Penelope's turn, and she'll do a check. She actually passed the DC too. DC was 20. I don't see it in that. I thought that y'all been attacking. I don't know where it is, but it's not there. What's this thing still?
If this was a video game, we would still hear the boss music going on.
Yeah,
We know it's here. We know it's here. The music's there.
Don't right.
What is bonus still?
It's around here somewhere.
You know, are we still in initiative?
She actually beat its stealth too.
Oh, good for her. Come on.
I rolled a 19 for it. I rolled and it only has a +3 bonus. I rolled a 17 for her. She has a +5 bonus. She points it out and she points it out, and anybody who's readying their action can fire upon it with disadvantage.
All right.
Does she point to exactly where it is?
Yes.
Where?
You go now.
Like from where I am.
I'm gonna say it was right here. It passed its stealth to get past y'all's passive, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Basically, you see it towards the banks of the.
Trying to run.
Tried to. It's
Well,
stealth.
it can't run away because if it gets on land, it's gonna die.
Yeah, you know it's
Well, it's
pretty much restricted in this tiny little area. But yeah, anybody who wants to, you can attack with disadvantage.
Technically, if it's stealthing, it should be moving at half speed.
Yeah.
Right?
It has a speed of 60 normally.
Dang.
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. It's made of water. It's in water.
What if we don't want to attack it, but we want to do something else?
Well, you do have a general idea of where it is, so when you're.
You know the space, but you can't actually. You don't have
yeah,
line
no.
of sight.
And mind you, twice. So, but yeah.
13 doesn't hit it, right?
Actually, it's right on the money.
Oh, cool. All right. No sneak attack damage though, yeah.
Nope. It is resistant to magical weapons.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm going to
Max
flower that I had
Uh huh.
and kind of try and aerosolize it. Oh, no, not
What are you trying?
trying to make the flower essentially spread.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
The ripples
I
would
see.
be easier to see.
The ripples, I guess, would
Will be
give it
easier to see.
disadvantage. I will say, at least if it comes close to any of y'all, it will have disadvantage to
Yeah.
attack.
There's no way that spreads 30 feet.
But we'll say that happens on your turn, dude, because I want to take a shot at this thing.
I
Yeah,
shot
you
it
can,
too.
don't you?
Penelope was actually able
Yeah,
to
we got lucky, so
point it out.
I rolled twice.
How much damage did you do?
4.
4.
In total.
So 2.
That's after having it.
4 in total. So
Okay.
nice.
That's good.
5.
Yeah, but it's
But
like
it's
is
disadvantage. You got to roll twice and get
Well,
the
no,
lowest
because
one.
she held her action.
Oh, sorry. What is it? 12
Plus.
17.
You hit.
Nice.
The 17 total, you hit. So you see Kent and Keziah pretty much point blank
38.
marksmanship, aim straight at this creature. Just don't roll all ones, that's all I can say.
Right.
15 damage.
So you see this creature, similar to boards, poke its head straight up in the air and give this guttural. Yeah, that's up to y'all to remember.
Oh, can I do it again? I thought it was my. It was,
Yeah,
it's
Once
It's
per turn.
once per turn.
So every time you go, you pretty much do it.
if you're doing a spell, yeah.
That was 18.
18.
All right, cool.
We're safe for now.
It's not always good effects, or sometimes it is. So, anything else, y'all? So Penelope turns. Does anybody hurt? Does anybody need any more help?
I'm fine now.
My unicorn's
Are you all right?
Yeah. Now that I'm not waterlogged.
You say anything else here to the unicorn?
Are you speak?
Well, does anyone like still have damage on it?
I mean, I do, but it's not much. I'm not 24.
You can have the unicorn.
How much do you
slots
have
on
on
to
you?
heal you?
Huh?
How much do you have?
Do you ask the unicorn to
How much
top,
health?
top people off?
24 out of 30.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me double check.
So, if you still have damage, it comes up to you, Kent.
Oh, never mind. I'm at 17.
And, oh, wait. Almost screwed you out of help. And pokes you.
10 to 15.
11 plus 2. So 12 more hit.
Nice.
And,
29.
I don't think anyone else is hurt.
Nope.
I'm a little hurt, but that's my own doing.
it
Oh,
still
yeah,
walks
the
up to you and
yeah.
pokes you.
It won't work.
Oh.
Why?
It will not heal me as long as it's active. It can't go past.
Okay.
It can't go to my
That
maximum.
makes sense.
The damage.
So
sustained.
if you stop, it'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not
Sorry,
gonna stop it
um,
right now.
Kent? Can't touch full.
I'm 1 hit point away from full.
I'll just touch you.
Well,
Man,
Don't
buy me
waste-
dinner first.
don't.
I wish to go up to the unicorn and praise its beauty. It's a magnificent animal.
What's the name? I asked unicorn its name.
You go up. It's about to deliver its name,
Its name's Toby.
and then, well, my lady, my name is, and then it fades away.
Aww.
Oh,
My name is.
What?
My name is.
Damn.
Who?
So that was amazing. I've never seen one of those creatures, but I've also never seen a woman with wings.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I
This
fluttered to the
has
ground.
been a moment of.
I almost drowned.
Laura, that's typical. Beautiful creature. If I live 1,000 lifetimes, I'll never see anything as remarkable. Oh, and the unicorn's cool too.
So,
Aw.
yeah, I think I already told you how much y'all got from those gems, right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
Was,
Yeah, you know.
It was like
Like 200, I think.
200?
300 gold
300.
worth.
300 gold.
Okay.
And there's also that 200 gold blue sapphire that we found in there.
Ah.
Okay. So,
Like,
what do y'all do now?
Okay,
There are gems.
Did we
Why
already
was
loot
it?
the
That's the one
treasure?
we
or-
That's
Yeah,
one
that's
that
the treasure.
that's one that we
The
got.
The only thing y'all know
Those
of
are
is
gone.
is the landlocked area with that pond that your owl assumes might go deeper into the cave.
Okay.
Oh, so who's going first? Time to rope to.
I think it was a lad and I who were going to go in there.
Okay, so I'm assuming y'all go all the way up to the little off
You more. Oh yeah, sorry. You more strength based. You're strength based, right? Technically.
I guess so.
Penelope.
Let me dive under since I'm not really strong enough to pull anyone out.
I hate to suggest this, but are we sure we want people who can't see in the dark that well go in there?
Fine.
Okay, if you say so.
Do you have dark vision?
I have a
I
question. Okay, okay.
Good
We'll
job, Midget.
allow Liam Neeson to dive under there since he does have dark
Do
vision.
any of you?
Yeah, sure. If you want to see
I
Liam
want to
Neeson
say
in there.
one of you did.
I have dancing lights.
Why not send my Liam Neeson down there? He has dark vision anyway.
I have
It'd
light.
be a lot
Yeah,
easier.
That's
Cast
nice.
light on whoever.
Well, I think it's an idea, better
on
idea
an
for
object
multiples
of
of us to go
whoever's
down there in case there's
swimming
something
Can we
there.
know what the
Okay,
jump?
The battle happens, at
Yeah.
least we can protect each
You
other
know-
and try and get out of there
You
safe.
know what we could
Yes.
do?
I agree with that.
Okay.
To be safe.
Cast it on.
Yeah,
See
I'm
the
gonna
rope.
cast light
It's
on
gonna
the
light
The
it up.
entire
The entire
rope will be lit up.
Lit up.
It's
Yep.
gonna look like a rave in here, dude.
That's
Yeah.
That's the
It's
idea.
like the string lights.
So we can see, so we won't have to have other light.
That
and
way,
stuff.
at the very
Okay,
least, you
500
can see
gold pieces
everything
so
on the
far,
way
didn't I?
back.
Yes.
Don't say I'm not generous when it comes to the money, at least.
Oh, we didn't say that.
That
We're not seeing
that
that at all, don't worry.
proves that unofficial if we can't find anything worth buying.
Yeah.
So I have some money.
So, are you ready?
Always.
You
Tie
have
the
your
rope.
flaming rope.
Yeah, I've got my flaming sword still. It is technically magical, so when I dip it in the water, it's gonna be active.
You know, you're gonna have to.
It's gonna be.
You're gonna have to like share with me how you do that because it's weird.
It's like you sleep
simple.
for 4 hours.
My order, we practice bloodmancy. It's a rite.
Oh, blood
It's
magic.
a hemocraft rite that I undergo. I just nick myself, use my will to like.
Create second. No word.
I'm not gonna be that snarky.
Supposedly.
Now
as,
Roy would say that.
So we're going underwater again?
Yeah, the more I train,
Yeah,
the
we'll-
stronger
we'll
it will
let them
become
know.
over time. It's a new ability, new talent that I have.
Okay, so who all is diving in there first?
Then two and then Geesey.
Yeah,
So
I'll
y'all
do
two
it.
and Liam
I can't
Geeson.
swim.
I'm staying in the
Okay,
middle.
so Liam Geeson sinks as it goes under. It's a big. Luckily, it's charged by not oil but arcane energy. So you don't have to worry about the
I
water.
like how
while-
you looked at me when you said
So-
not oil.
So the way I legit picture it is
You
it
ruined
starts
my plan.
sinking, but it tucked in and a little bit.
Specify one swim speed, because I might just give it to you, just for shits and giggles.
Oh man, that'd be cool because if it's big enough,
His
If
movement
it
speed's at.
doesn't, no, it shouldn't have a swim speed.
So his movement speed's at 40.
I'll say that it has a swim speed of 20. Just as Sean says, your its two little duck feet will roll back, and it'll just be like a little tiny propeller. So it moves at half speed underwater along with everybody else.
It has dark vision of 60 feet.
Cool.
That helps out.
And it does. So y'all can hold their breath for what, 14 minutes? I think that's what we determined.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
My constitution's a 14.
Oh, what's a minute?
Oh, yeah.
Hold your breath for 14 minutes.
Apparently, it's
Yeah.
14 minutes plus Constitution
That's
score.
some superhuman
Is it
strength.
in
16 minutes? Cool.
Yeah, 6. So yeah.
Ow, wee.
So y'all
Superhuman.
go. Yeah, so y'all go under there, and about
My swim speed is pretty good.
4 or 5 minutes in, looking into the water, y'all come across a.
My contact.
Liam Geeson's going to be the first one to know to them.
That's the point.
But I have
His
noticed
head.
it too.
It's like,
You probably
Okay.
would have noticed it too. You see this large size.
And muffles.
It looks almost like a large snapping turtle. That's between you,
Oh, fudge nuts.
between you
It's Squirtle.
and the rest and
Bane of
the
Squirrel, that's a
other
Blastoise.
side, and it turns towards y'all, and
Dragon turtle.
while you a dragon turtle is gargantuan. This thing's to specify. I'll freak out on me too much.
Alright, good.
Maybe it's
Before
just
y'all freak out on me too much,
over.
towards you all. Roll me initiative.
Damn.
Just them or everybody?
Well, yeah, just us.
Just them for
We're
now.
the water.
Oh.
You guys need to cheat
19 plus 1, 20.
Liam Geeson got 9.
Well,
Seven.
I could always swim
have
back.
fun.
When y'all come here, when y'all sorry, I should have cleared this all
It's
up
all
earlier.
good. Take your time.
But whenever y'all decide, if y'all decide to retreat back, that's when everybody else will roll initiative. I'm just gonna put.
Can't y'all just take a double move on your turn?
Yeah, we could.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's 3 of us. Might be able to kill
Okay,
the
so
turtle.
real quick,
Yeah.
What'd you
are y'all like?
What'd you
all
get again,
with
Kanan?
A rope.
17.
Yeah.
And Liam Geeson got 16.
So are you all hanging on to a rope?
9.
Yeah.
So couldn't we?
happening to him?
Yeah, we did.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
we
you
could
guys
pull
fall
on
in
the
Yeah.
Fuck. You
Grab
said 20
the
for you?
turtle,
Yeah.
Then pull on the
Try
rope.
and strangle it?
And no, then pull on the rope. And when you all pull, we pull the turtle out of the water and we kill it.
That's a good idea.
A large turtle. I mean, yeah, sure.
It's in water, so
ugh.
that would help with not being weighted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is-
It's not like we're pulling it on the ground.
Cool. I'm gonna keep.
Let's see.
Geeson, you used your initiative, right?
yeah, it's mine.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, I'll roll a 9.
You rolled a 9 on the dice?
Sir.
Or 9 total?
9 on the dice.
Then go ahead and add all your bonuses.
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Probably should.
Alrighty.
Game plan going in. It's alright.
I won't put it
Chris,
on.
real quick question.
Are you?
Is this turtle turtly enough for the turtle club?
I
I would have.
fucking Master of Disguise.
I know you do.
Master of Disguise.
I know you do.
Fucking
Not turtly.
You know what?
Turtle.
and I am not sorry for saying.
We did talk about this last session. Like, it was suggested to you by Machine, if you get attacked while you're in there, to come back out to so that we could help you.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Yeah, they're not gonna try to attack
so at the
just
top of the
reminding you
initiative,
of that.
it is Alad's turn.
So this thing looks angry and it's coming to kill us. Is that
Looks pretty much like a guard dog if you want to assume anything of
Oh,
it.
good.
guard dog?
Mm-hmm.
Run, turtle.
if you
But we
think
can't
you can
talk
take
underwater,
it,
so
Yeah.
we're in
And
character.
What would
are you-
a lot
what are
Shit.
you gonna do?
That was my
I know
fault.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay. I look at you for a second. I go
God
like
damn,
that,
that was
or do I
my
go
fault.
like, and then I hold my sword up. Just wait for your response. Go to attack.
If you do it, motion.
all on them.
Yeah, like.
Stab it. Okay.
Oh my god. You guys are actually gonna try to fight this thing?
Dude,
It's up to
I'll
them.
run
to
the word
take
and
it.
I'm
and you might have
Kind of
disadvantage
squad
for the
there,
one
recon
fighting
battle.
It's
back.
taking advantage now. You didn't say anything about that before.
I mean, your character
Why
would-
would he?
I mean, why would I?
I don't know.
I don't remember if it was disadvantage underwater.
I'm looking at that right now.
My idea is if we stab our blades into it and we pull on the rope, we can hold the blades
That's
there.
what I was thinking.
and
I was thinking the
Underwater
same.
attacking.
Yeah.
You do have water.
There you go.
Fuck you.
Range weapon attacks, unless you're shooting with a crossbow, you will not be able to hit with this thing.
Yep.
With any ranged weapons.
Right, but we're not ranged.
But yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know right now. But yeah, you have disadvantage
Only the crossbow can hit it?
against this thing.
If you have a
All right.
crossbow.
Well, it's 'cause
Go
crossbows
to
propel.
stab it, but not remove the blade. Just stab it in there and hold on to the sword.
Alrighty, you stab it and hold on to the sword.
That's my goal plan.
Kind of anchor it in there so when we pull on the rope and they start pulling us out, we take this fucker with us.
Advantage.
break.
6 to hit.
Yeah, the rope's gonna break this one.
You attempt to get it, and you just nick its armor, and your sword bounces.
Turn one was 18.
Alright.
I should
Disadvantage,
have.
right?
Man,
Disadvantage.
I hate disadvantage.
I totally should have given you guys psychic link before you guys went out there.
At least.
Oops.
Yeah, this
Does
would have
a,
been perfect, huh?
Does a 16 hit?
As a matter of fact, it does not.
Shit.
Damn, this thing
Right
got a lot
off of its
AC.
The
shell.
second one would have hit because it was a 16 on the dice.
So,
Alright.
the wormling's turn.
It's a wormling.
It's a wormling. It is a dragon turtle.
Yeah, I
It's
just
a
didn't
baby
want,
dragon.
I just didn't want to scare y'all with the dragon.
I already told you it was a freaking dragon turtle.
Ah.
Yeah, I just didn't want to think that y'all was sending a full-grown turtle after y'all, because that would have sucked.
Full going.
Damn thing.
Yeah, yeah.
No, if it's a worm, if it's a
We're level
wormling,
3, Chris.
if it's a wormling, we
If
should.
you want to
be
kill
okay.
us, you can just call Meteoritis. Goddamn.
So,
Then this session starts someone else's campaign.
It's a
y'all were the,
wormling and
I'm
it's
gonna
by
say
itself.
y'all were the
I
two
think
that
we got
moved
this.
up into melee, so odds, evens.
Let's go. Bring it.
Yeah, you got
Come
it.
on.
So
It's a wormling. I think we got
you
this.
see it goes up to you, and it just retracts its head in before launching out, attempting to
Well,
bite you.
no,
Alright.
AC 17,
Huh?
yes.
Y'all are
Yep.
both actually underwater.
It misses.
I'm not
Cool.
underwater. I'm not down there.
So you're able to like basically move,
Yeah, I'm
use
gonna
your to
water
kind of
for a
sort of
little bit.
reflect the
Thank you very
blow
much.
away from you.
Alright.
And it
Would this be a good time to retreat?
it
What was it? What was it? What did
that's
we
it.
learn?
That's all it has.
Cool. What's the goose do?
Goose's turn actually right now.
Who's going back up?
So the one that I thought y'all were gonna use as bait to hold back is like, what's wrong? What's wrong, Footloose? Or not Footloose, Liam? Well, I don't know what you're saying.
Take us into will?
But the goose,
Unless he was drunk.
I'm not gonna say it was a minute. With,
The
a
flesh
few
was
minutes would
always
be too far.
tipping over.
I was gonna say I'm gonna say it's a minute within swimming time. So I'm gonna say it's gonna take you about 5. I'll say 3 rounds for your goose to make it back if it double speeds every turn.
Okay.
If it takes,
So you
so
have 3 rounds to make your decision, and then after that, we're pulling you out.
Cool.
That's
so top of the initiative is a lad.
Same plan.
Are you serious?
Hey, you're control! Go ahead and attack with disadvantage.
No. No.
See,
Well,
the-
I'm
the
I didn't say.
Yeah,
the
you did.
plan
I'm
that we
assuming.
set up to
I
begin with.
hope you're not power attacking, because that would suck.
14.
Do it, James.
Nope. Reflects it right again. Every you see it, you go for the attack. It retracts its
Okay.
sensitive bits and
Yeah.
reflect off the shit.
Go.
Your turn, Julio.
Alright.
You can blur it out and waste it, but we'll see.
You pick. You should
19 to hit.
19 total.
19 total.
You actually get it right across its right into its tinder bits.
I
Just
stick
fine.
the blade right in there, and I'm gonna grab on and hold on to it.
Nice.
Well, here's the thing. Check is an action.
I'm sticking the
Oh.
blade. I'm not gonna hold the blade.
Okay.
So on my next turn, actually,
You can make that grapple check if you want next turn. I
Yeah.
guess.
damage wise,
Give it to me and let me know what fire you got.
well, fire's only 1, 7 slashing.
7 slashing.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Well, technically it's piercing.
So 8
Either
total.
one.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't matter too much.
Sure, true.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alrighty.
But I'll leave the blade and I'll say I'm gonna grab him. But on my next turn, when I try to grapple him, what would it be to pull the rope? Just to move?
I'll say like you can use a bonus action to be like
Alright, that's
to
what
trigger
I'll
it.
do.
Ain't a big deal.
Okay.
So it is the dragon's turtle turn. You were the one who got
Oh,
it,
yeah,
so
no,
it
that's
knows
fair.
who it wants this time.
So you do tug on the rope?
I will tug on the rope, yeah.
So you have to turn on the rope.
I'm sure it's gonna.
I don't have to. That's Stop sighing so much, Sean. I'm sorry that I missed the last turn and hit this turn.
Too bad that unicorn's not here.
Oh wow, that's mod. It's not that high. So it's 11 damage or 12 damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So it just So yeah, it you get into its eye and then suddenly like it just gets you good right across your arm, but you were able to shake away from it grappling you.
Wait until it breathes boiling water on you.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
Oh, it's combat.
Right.
It's your turn. So I'm gonna say you're good back.
17. Actually, no. 18. Sorry.
Okay,
6.
good. Because I would have missed. 18 does hit.
Now, does this
Yeah.
thing actually look like a turtle?
Basically it looks like a giant snapping turtle or alligator snapping turtle.
You rolled 2 damage.
Theoretically, we could crawl onto
11
the back of
damage.
the
11
turtle, and it
plus
can't hit us from the
4.
back.
Yes. 15
But
damage.
that's probably not how that would work.
And of course, I leave the sword in.
It actually leaves it. So, Alad and you both have your sword anchored to.
My-
Yeah, you're making that
I'm
grapple
going
check.
to attempt the grapple check.
I guess an opposed athletics or strength.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Or just strength? Athletics?
Athletics.
It would be
yeah.
athletics.
I am okay with that.
If you don't have athletics trained, it's just a strength roll.
Damn, that was almost a 20. 5, because I wasn't that great.
You attempt to get a grapple to it, and it just shakes you off fiercely, and it attempts to take another bite out of you because you're poking the beast at the moment.
Good,
I think we both
yeah, was
broke
it?
Yeah. Them.
Well,
Alright, we start pulling it out.
What's your AC again?
15.
It does hit.
Okay.
No, you spent a lot, didn't you? 10 damage total.
That hurt.
They tug on the
Can
rope.
I hold on to what I was? What do I got to roll for?
Roll an athletics check.
Which is.
It should be under your strength skills if you don't have athletics
I
trained.
do.
Good. You musclehead should.
19 plus 5.
24. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. You got a good swirl around this thing's neck at the moment. And it's just kind of like swirling around trying to buck you off. And you're just like, nope.
Bonus action,
nope.
I pull the rope as well.
Alrighty. I'm going to say everybody go ahead and roll me initiative officially.
Yeah.
For now, we'll just say, I'll just get strength checks all around. And- No, yours is already rolled. I'm going off of the gooses.
Not bad. Okay, cool.
Penelope.
What do you want for a strength check?
For 12, 17.
Y'all can try and pull us out of there.
Anybody else? Go ahead and just fire them at me for now.
17.
I think that would be okay.
What's your strength?
Oh, your initiative.
It's just 20.
Yeah, now that you can
20?
sort it, you don't have to worry
Your
about
initiative.
Yeah.
Was it 30?
Easier just to take it from everyone when you get it.
We add. You add your
What'd you roll?
you add your bonus to
It was a
it, not
17
your entire score, but
17
your
minus 2.
bonus.
Do we have them on?
So what did you roll on the die? A 10?
19.
A 19?
She's got plus 1, so
I have a plus 1, so
So 20.
20.
With a 10?
20.
No.
What she gets the plus 1
My
for?
initiative's a 1. No, my dexterity's a 10.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you get
Oh,
your
wow.
bonus from your dexterity. Where are you getting the plus 1 initiative?
I got a dirty 20.
That's right, we did change it. So she doesn't get any pluses to initiative?
No, if you, with a 10, unless she has some sort of like class
It
or.
used to be. Remember we changed it?
Oh.
So you could have those stats.
My initiative's 18.
19 for you and 18 for you.
So you can raise your.
What did Ken get?
20.
20.
Well, either way, she still got 19.
That's still good. Alrighty. I'm gonna put 20.5 that way I can have him properly in front of. So we're gonna continue. So I'm gonna say right now, y'all all fill the pool, and everybody give me a joint. The duck is not there yet.
Yeah.
Everybody give me a joint strength save.
20.
No, you rolled 20 for strength.
I rolled 17 plus 3.
God damn, you a beefy boy.
Okay, that's
I
a
got
5 for
15.
me.
20, 6,
Hey,
you beat me!
7.
I rolled a 7.
7, 18.
I rolled a
18.
6.
My strength.
I am not a strong boy.
Me either. I'm -2 to mine.
That's a 1.
Dragon turtle. I know she's confused
Well,
about.
she is a tiny little thing.
I know.
She's a tiny
Um,
little.
Still, y'all see the dragon turtle get moved 30 feet forward on its turn.
Forgot
I
it.
probably.
How many feet are we in there?
Huh?
How many feet are we in?
Right now, I will say with a minute going in, with y'all moving at half speed, I'm gonna say with like 20. I would say y'all are about 90 in there.
That's so. Okay.
So making dragon turtle.
Alright.
Top of the round, not counting the Kent. It's the lad's turn. You got to grapple. Are you gonna try to retain the grapple? Well, you don't got to retain the grapple. I got to break it
At this
on my
point,
turn.
you can just shank it.
I
While you got it grappled,
Mhm.
you just get your sword and just.
mean, I do got a long sword, but I mean, I'm just putting on with a great sword.
Yeah. You can attempt to grapple. You can still attempt to attack with the great sword.
But it's stuck in it. How am I? I don't want to pull it out.
Oh, then you can attack with your long sword.
I mean, how am I going to grapple? It's a two-handed sword. It's a great sword. It's a two-handed sword.
Okay, fair
How
enough.
do I grapple? Still.
You only need one hand to grapple.
Technically, you
So
got
you
it.
got
In
one-
one.
you got
Technically,
one
this is how it is. You
sword.
can either have like the great sword stuck in there and held onto it,
Yeah.
or you got in a headlock, whichever one you wanted flavor, and then you can pull out with your offhand, pull out another weapon
Well,
and just be
yeah.
like,
Probably hold it with the sword, to be honest.
okay, so you can pull out your long sword and give it a poke.
Yeah.
Do I got a disadvantage again?
Tap it in the
That was
eye.
disadvantage.
Oh shit!
Well,
Double 20.
1 and a 2.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you just attempt to like get it, but you can't angle it right, and it's kind of like thrashing.
I use my good luck with.
It's warrior
I
sword.
think I did skip the dragon.
no, they didn't.
Dragon turtle's turn, but that's fine. Go ahead, Keenan.
I'm kind of hurt.
You are kind of hurt. Do you wanna
Did it hit you?
you wanna keep fucking with this thing now that y'all are reeling it back in?
I bite it.
So you see,
Does he?
he sees it.
Does he?
Roll me
It's
with-
dark as fuck.
The rope is lit up.
That's right, it is.
What do I see?
Did
You
you
ba-
say I'm going to bite it?
I am going to bite it.
You do
Just on
notice
what?
that while
Actually, we're both grappling. Are we flanking the creature? Like grappling? Like one
no,
side?
not in this sense. No,
Okay.
The thing is like freaking massive.
it's not massive per
large.
se, but it's big
Well, it's
enough to
large.
where
It's like the size of a horse.
it is big enough to where one of y'all can't get around it.
Yeah.
So what did you get? What did you get on your disadvantage? Because you still got disadvantage. I'm sorry, buddy.
11 to try and bite it.
So you just see Kanan, or in this full. Because while your sword's lit up, you look.
Yeah.
You take on the form of Helya
Uh-huh.
in a way. So you see him just kind of like.
Yeah, I've got like
Oh,
both
yeah.
legs going, try to bite into
He
his
tries
neck.
to stick to it, but he gets a big.
Wow. Just like.
Well, I mean, the turtle bit him. It's only right for him to bite back.
You
Dragon
gotta
turtle.
bite it on the ear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Dragon turtle goes straight for you.
Alright.
Just
He's the one biting it.
yeah, but you're the one who
I
currently.
attempted to bite it.
You're the one.
You're the one who
currently has it
shoved
on
the
the
sword in its face.
Yeah, what's your AC again?
It's 17.
Yeah, it hit you, buddy.
Cool. What's it do to me?
So far, I haven't rolled max damage on this yet, and I still haven't. You got
I got what?
10 damage.
10 damage.
Everybody, group strength check. Athletics.
Get us out there.
We can do it, guys.
Do
We
I
can
have
do
to-
it.
I don't think I
What?
have to know.
Hold on. Did the other strength check not work?
I
It
moved
worked
us 30
some.
feet.
It worked some, but not enough.
Oh, that's a nat
Hold on.
20,
Is
but I
this
have negative
is
2.
this strength or athletics?
It's athletics.
Oh,
That's
it's
it. It's an 18.
You don't have any.
18 is still
No,
good
so
now.
it's 16.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
But still, 18, 16.
15.
Damn.
Penelope did not
You
hold
got
y'all back.
nine.
I got a
15.
6.
15.
9.
Hey.
16.
16.
Got a 9.
6 and a 9.
Oh wow, that's bad. Crashing about and
Man.
freaking out.
This thing is not as strong as I was expecting.
So these guys don't know that we're facing some kind of weird creature. Guys
They
must
know-
think that we're heavy as fuck.
No, I mean, they probably have a guess. Liam Geeson makes it out of the water, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
And y'all notice he's out, but y'all's friends ain't. Top of the initiative, a lad.
Cool.
Well,
So
Do
it's
it.
back again.
next round, Liam Houston can help us.
God
with
damn.
the checks.
It's a miss.
Your turn, man. What you doing?
This
You're
is
trying
the
to
thing when
put
it's
it
right in
Try
front
and
of
bite
you.
again.
So,
Because I'm holding on to it and holding my breath at the same time.
swimming speed or swimming speed?
I rolled 2 18s.
So yeah.
Nice.
So you're
So
just
it's
seeing
22 to
him.
hit.
So you just
Or bite.
basically see him chewing on it since its last turn until finally he makes leeway and you see blood dripping out of the creature as he's just kind of
Floating.
I'm trying to hit him. I hold on to the door. I'm like, what are you doing?
So I bite it.
he's basically like
Yeah. I gained back 5 hit points.
you dealt 5 I'm guessing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I rolled like 5 total.
I'm just giving him the weird eye, like, what? That's why I'm missing, dude. I'm too confused. What the fuck?
You're the only one who gets to witness this.
I think he just lost his mind because I don't know what he's doing.
He's just going berserk.
Yeah, literally.
He's just slurping on it the best because his mind on him.
What have you done? You've turned it into a vampire dragon turtle.
It can't make up. Thing is, it can't make up its mind on who's pissing it off more. So
The guy stabbing it, or the guy just had the audacity to bite it.
This thing's probably not even. Like, this thing's probably too big to ever
So
consider
dragon
something biting
turtles.
it.
So dragon turtles
Oh
aren't
my
known for
God.
their intellect, but they are somewhat intelligent creatures. It turns to bite at you and scream something.
Oh, of course.
I do.
Actually, you're
You should
not
be able to hear it, though.
not underwater. You hear a
Yeah,
gurgling.
no, not
and,
underwater.
you hear gurgling and
Making
draconic.
bubbles, and that's it.
What the hell are you doing?
Turns out this thing is actually very
As
nice.
it attempts to lunge and bite at you, but misses.
I respond.
Like me?
Right? Yeah, literally.
What the hell?
He just biting me. He was gnawing on him until he finally froze.
So let me understand this. You're just gonna be like,
Yeah.
See, that's a myth. Dracula with the holes and then scrape up the blood.
So everybody, give me a group
Scraping
strength
lick.
check.
Dracula scraping lick.
Depending on how well you do,
I
this might be the
insulted
turn
the
that y'all
turtle
start
by
fishing
biting
this
it.
Oh
turtle
my
out.
god, that's just too funny.
Oh yeah.
19.
I got 16 on me and 17 on Liam Geeson.
18.
11.
19.
I rolled 13, but I have negative 2.
Well, what is because I'm anxiety? Well, the rest of y'all did phenomenal.
It's another one.
Another nat 1. You fish. I'm gonna say y'all not only fish this 30 feet out of the water, but you actually get another 10 feet, and y'all just fish out this giant fucking turtle. And I'm gonna say we will go ahead and go at the top of the initiative as per normal.
Cool.
I'm
Yeah.
like holding on with my teeth stuck into it.
Yeah, pretty much. You see, Brian say you see Kanan again. When you see him light up his sword, you do see him take a noticeably more appearance. He's just kind of like.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
Yep.
And basically, you're seeing this guy just kind of like.
I have the sword stuck in him with one hand and the other sword trying to hit him.
Hey guys, I think they got this under control.
Top of the initiative, Kent. It's your turn.
Now,
Oh, you don't
I
gotta
see
worry
free
about
to
disadvantage
retreat.
anymore.
Oh, nice. So do I gotta reroll or just pick the highest one?
When I would go to the
Go
top,
ahead and
so-
re-roll for me, but it's Kent's turn at the moment.
You
Yours
said
is,
top of the initiative.
yeah, Kent about beat you.
Oh, wow.
And now he's going to be here, but
Alright.
you're going to be following him.
Okay.
Well, he rolled the same as you, but I know he has a higher dex. He's a rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna rush up to this thing and stab it in the face.
Yeah, so, yeah. Kent just walks up
Do
and
I have
says,
any sort of advantage?
no, but you will get sneak attack because you got 2 allies. One literally sucking its face off. I'm pretty sure this thing is, like, somewhat distracted.
Okay. Well, 14.
14? No.
Damn.
You attempt to go for it, and like it shifts while it's flailing, trying to get these fuckers off of it, and you cling onto it. You got a bonus action.
That's true.
Just
I just
beat it with
picture
cyanide.
in my head me came into the
Roy,
lab.
you
The
rolled
lab
a
came in
13.
just biting the damn
Oh,
thing,
I rolled a
laying in
13.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus
that's great.
The lab's just beating it like Dragon's Dogma with the hip.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please plus 5.
Yeah,
You
that's
hit.
18.
You hit.
Thank you, Cannon.
You're welcome.
Much
We're
appreciated.
gonna stop you.
Somebody is-
I
Yeah.
want you to get a sneak attack in there.
Oh, wow. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12,
She
13,
just said it's
Don't
14.
forget, one of those is a D4, not a D6.
Oh, yeah. Right. So let me
Just
reroll
to
that.
be, just to be fair.
Yeah, nope. You're right. I was wrong.
Why should roll higher?
10.
10.
What's the? That's not.
Nothing.
Miss with this one, but like come from the come from like the back around and just gets it right into its temple. Just and yeah, this turtle not having a good day. Just kind of like has this mindfuck look on his face as he's like, suck it, still struggling.
You better recall though, my psionic blades don't leave any sort of
No, they
wounds,
don't.
So
But you gave it one hell of a headache. Alad, now it's your turn, and don't
Alright.
worry about disadvantage anymore.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna shoot my long sword, grab hold of my great sword, pull it out, and go to attack. Try to cut its head off. 19
19.
nice.
plus 1 since it's -5, so 20
Hey, you
on the
hit.
dot.
You hit.
Power attacking that.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Rerolling that 2.
Are you going to action surge after
Hey.
this, sir?
He doesn't
8
have one.
plus
I was
8,
trying to use it earlier.
12 plus 10, 22.
22 damage.
I would expect nothing less from you. Okay,
Damn, it's still.
Kaisha, it's your turn. You see this big snapping turtle looking motherfucker.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
Face. Shoot it in the face.
I don't know.
Is there a comment? You know any other?
Hey, Kanan and Silas, which one of y'all have the higher dex?
Doesn't it?
There's probably can't.
Yeah.
What?
Kanan and Kanan and Silas.
My dex is 12.
Yeah, his is higher.
Oh,
Okay,
Kanan
so
goes first.
So did you hit?
No, I don't think 9 hits.
9 does not hit.
I rolled a 4.
So Kanan, it's your turn.
I'll pull my fangs out.
Pull your fangs
Pull
out.
the blade
I
out.
do know Elven.
And I'm just gonna yell like the blood is dripping from my mouth. "Ah!" Try to cut his head off. Am I flanking out?
No.
Playing it at
What?
me.
Is it
I
red?
mean, I'll move to where I'm.
You know what?
flanking
If you
with
move
my
behind it, you'll kind of sort of be moving into the water area where y'all pulled it out from. But I'd say that y'all did move it 10 feet onto land. Your feet are in the shallow part of the water, but you're okay regardless.
That's fine. Well, that is probably not a hit. That's 15.
Yeah, you miss. You try to go from its backside, but with aiming for its inner bits while it's flying, you just cling right off the armor.
Damn.
Silas's turn. What you doing for me? Both of them look pretty beat up, by the way. They took some damage.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Keep fighting.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna try and shove my sword up its cloaca.
Nice.
So you go around the back as well.
Darn right.
So you see him go around from the backside. He's flanking with him, so you will not have advantage. But go
Stab the
ahead.
butt.
But go ahead and try to attempt to.
Stab the butt. Turtle butt.
Well,
Now, actually, with a large creature, there's two. Like directly to off to the side.
fine. I'll go ahead and say that you're flanking. Go ahead and what did you get? If you want to roll
Oh,
advantage,
yeah.
unless you roll
Sure.
20.
No, but it's close. Yeah, definitely gonna go with the first one. So it's 17 plus 3 for strength. 20.
20. You hit. Roll me some damage, buddy. So yeah, you violate this. If this turtle wasn't violated enough already, you violate.
Sean, no, it's just a baby.
Wow.
So, real quick, I'm gonna say the dragon turtle is this D6,
Oh my god.
or I'll say it's this D20 right here. This is the water it's coming from. Kanan is right here. Like a. This works just fine. This is the dragon turtle.
Okay.
Okay.
Consider Kanan's right here.
I was near the front of it.
You're right here in the front.
Yeah.
So then a flanking would be right here.
So flanking would be right here. Where's everybody else in relative to all this?
Kent was next to me because he attacked
Yeah,
that as well.
Yeah, so I'm just
So
like
he should be like right on that side of
Here.
here.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
say.
I'm probably pretty close to where the rope was if we were on board.
If he's attacking the butt, he should be right next to Kanan.
Yeah.
If he's going for the
What?
Two people could still flank this way.
well, he was going for the ass.
If that's where the head was,
Okay.
we were originally attacking from the sides.
Yeah, you
So
didn't
he
think
went
that
like
through,
this to
did you?
mimic my side. He's in the front, and he would be right on the ass.
Yep.
So in other words, he's in advantage with Kent, and I'm in advantage with.
How much damage did you end up doing?
8 damage.
And what about the rest of y'all? How are y'all want to position yourselves?
No idea.
Never knew
8 damage?
So dirty.
You said 8 damage?
Yeah, 8 damage.
Okay.
8 damage to the cloaca.
8 damage to the cloaca. That's not
Now
good.
we know why you got thrown out.
Oh, I don't even know half of it, buddy.
We wagered to say this turtle's having a very bad day now.
Oh yeah, it's pissed.
That's an understatement, man.
Okay,
You just expanded its hole, so yeah.
the turtle, pissed,
Yeah.
Ah!
spews out
Oh.
a steam, and I want
Ah, shit.
Told
Kent,
y'all.
the duck. This is Abigail
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
and Penelope to roll me a deck save. Oh, and Footloose.
Okay. What's the
Penelope
skew
actually
out?
passed. Holy shit.
I'm rolling very bad tonight.
Steam, huh?
Mason and Footloose.
God damn, woman, that's done it? Fuck. Let's see if I pass my save first before I do his reaction.
Okay.
I'd be very surprised if I pass this. Steam.
Abigail has an 18.
She's okay.
Geeson is a 12. Footloose is 16.
That's 16 on the die, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure if what is your what's your saving throw? Deflect forward.
That's only for attacks,
For
buddy.
attacks.
Oh.
I know you're trying to get that off as hard as you
I
can,
tried though.
but
Oh.
it's only for
Yeah, it's
the
attacks, not
DC
for
is 12
effects. Oh!
for half damage.
Woo!
22 for I think all of us passed. What's the typical HP for a normal goose?
No,
Quackers.
1, maybe 2.
Oh well.
It should be in the book somewhere.
No. I'm curious about that.
Didn't we decide that last time, or was that the other
No,
one?
it was the other one.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the one.
Alrighty, everybody takes 11 damage with half.
Okay.
And actually kind of makes me realize how light Penelope's HP is.
Oh,
Well, not everybody, just the people in
no,
there.
that's homebrew. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm looking for a typical 5e goose. You know what? We're just going to do it with a typical creature.
I mean, like most, like, what do you, like familiars and stuff are like 1 to.
Well, let's go off of a duck and give it just 1 HP more than a duck, because I think gooses are slightly hardier than a duck. Giant
Go with that.
duck. This thing doesn't even have a fucking duck stat. Point being is
It's dead.
Footloose.
Take 11 damage.
Damn.
Oh, hey, there's actually stats on a fucking owl. Of course there is, but not on a duck.
You had to cut loose.
So it's a 1d4 minus 1 for an owl. So
Footloose.
So basically 1 to 3. I'm gonna
Kicked
roll
off
for
the Sunday
yours.
shoes.
I'm gonna say 3.
So in other words, his goose is cooked. Literally with the steam.
Yes!
I'm
It's
just
been
gonna say
steamed!
it is fire damage. So
Jesus.
Oh, roasted duck.
That's
We
the
got dinner
downside.
for tonight.
That's the downside of having
First off,
pets.
it's my dinner. You
Yeah.
back the fuck off.
say like
it will have free HP.
it's not even
So
don't eat my duck. It's like no, that's my duck. I'll eat it.
11 damage to all of you.
Well,
And-
I mean, it's steamed.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And
Fully cooked.
after that, Abigail, you smell something coming from your bag.
Smells delicious.
Probably does.
Say that too in Dwarvish. Okay, I'm gonna go attack. Can I get to any fighting position with anyone?
They didn't go.
Yeah, they're did I miss? Taisha. Oh, Taisha did go, but I did miss Kazaya. Kazaya, go ahead and go.
Okay.
Technically, I
What
haven't had
did
a-
she do?
She blasted it.
No, you're right.
So you rolled a 12.
Didn't you?
No. You were high added. Did
I
you want to?
have a sheen down for 12. What did you?
I do have her for 12. What are we at for initiative?
We're at the dragon turtle at 16.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
Okay.
That's your turn. So I just want you already went, but I guess I was. I know you went because I remember you saying you missed.
I guess with my chromatic orb.
5 foot loose. This thing's
Ooh,
way.
What element you gonna put?
Uh,
He had to cut loose.
I know.
Foot loose.
How big is this goose? Is it just a normal size goose?
It's just a normal sized goose. It's a small creature. Or tiny, maybe even.
Oh, time to find another goose now.
You know what she named? She named
I don't know what
it?
you can do with
Kevin Bacon.
Well,
What's
it
that?
costs points.
Sounds
Yeah, it costs points.
It costs 2
Yeah,
points
that's-
to quick.
And she only has 3 points at the moment.
No.
She's the
Oh,
rest
time
of
to
it.
find another goose now. Dr. Bro.
Patrick Swayze.
I will say this much: you can use your tides of chaos.
What's
though.
twin
So
again?
I'll use tides.
Twin is when she
Sure,
can
it's
when I can split it.
Oh, right.
No, every time she rolls for her D20,
Remember, you
she
got
gains it back. It makes it very good. Like there might be some times where I'll tell her not to roll because you don't have to roll every time you cast a spell, only when I tell you to. But every time I do tell you to, you get your tides of chaos back.
Yeah, that's right.
Woo!
Do it. Tides of
So
chaos.
use tides of chaos, chromatic orb,
Nice.
and it does anything.
What do you mean? What did you
Well,
do?
I got lucky.
You
So
got lucky.
Did you roll with
I still
advantage?
didn't do anything.
Did you roll with advantage with tides of chaos?
No, she didn't. So she technically.
Roll it
You
every
roll
time.
it- you roll the fetch, you roll 2 d20s, and you get the highest one.
Oh.
Well, you could roll twice.
Well, you rolled it twice already, right?
Yeah, and they were both.
But you can
duds.
blow that lucky, or you
Yeah,
can
now
not
you
blow
can
that
blow
lucky.
it.
Lucky. Rolling twice.
That still doesn't hit.
Oh, you get another advantage, so you roll one more.
No, she gets through unless she blows her last lucky. She
No.
she uses
Because it was advantage, right?
So
Well, she rolled it 3 times.
Yeah.
I did it already.
So she
Yeah.
could do her last lucky, but I think she
I'm
should
gonna
hold
say
off
my
on
lucky.
Usually, what I like to do with lucky, but then again, you got 2 guys who are like silvery barbs. I usually save it to keep
Yeah,
enemies
what
from
did you
critting
roll?
on me.
Huh?
What did you roll?
5s.
Oh.
Damn, it happens.
You
You've been rolling
five,
hot.
ten.
You've been rolling real hot up to this point, so it's probably about balance out. Now it's Abigail's turn. Sorry, what were you gonna? What are you gonna do as revenge for your goose?
Can I get into fighting position with anyone at the moment or no?
I'm gonna say
You can flank
you can possibly.
here or here.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess move right here for flanking. Benefits about fighting such a large creature. So, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Moving blade, I guess.
Moving
If he
blade.
does decide to leave.
If he decides to move and gain all those attacks of opportunity, sure.
It's a chance. I don't know.
I know. I got you.
I miss.
I don't know. With advantage.
Oh. 15. 18.
You hit right on the money.
Right on.
Bam!
7 damage.
7 damage.
That's that. Tall geese.
Yeah, tall geese. Who is
The D20. Whatever the fuck is that? That.
No, he's the work now,
Oh, it's already down.
and he can move into flanking right here.
Okay, he's gonna attack. Does 14 hit?
No, but he has advantage.
17.
No, as a matter of fact.
It was worth a try. Yeah, you
Alrighty.
tried.
And after you, it's Penelope. How hurt do y'all look?
So I'm at a 16 out of 36.
I'm good.
So
I'm
half,
at 26.
he's half damage.
About half.
So Penelope will, and you're actually in the back, so she can't even reach you. Penelope will. You're right here. You're right here. She'll move right here. Join the fray and attempt to bonk it with her warhammer right on its head.
El Cabal.
Bonk! Now she hits. Let's see if it crits. No crit. So she bonks it for a grand total of
So and so damage.
so and so damage exactly. 7 damage. And a sheen.
All right.
What are you going to do?
Chill touch it. No. Chill touch.
I'm
Warning
going
shot.
to whip its mind.
Tasha's mind whip.
Yep.
Okay.
Int save 18 or no 13 DC.
Please. Please tell me.
It fails.
All right.
Your name is totally wrong.
God, you and Toby.
He loves it. You just said that on.
Yep. That's 13.
Yep.
Good job, Sean.
13 psychic damage.
Now the internet
And it's
knows.
effectively slowed, so it only gets one, like one
Oh, that's cool.
either action, move, bonus action, but it gets no reaction.
Back to the top, Kent. Your turn.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stab it in the face unless I can get. Do I have advantage?
Yes, you should definitely have advantage.
Good.
We all have it fucking surrounded.
Good. Sneak attack or no?
Yeah, well, yeah, you have advantage.
Oh yeah, I have advantage.
I
I can
knew-
never. I always forget if it's whether they have disadvantage or I have advantage.
Yes.
No joke. Once we got it out of the water, it was done for. Game over, man.
Fishing for turtles.
Yeah.
Son of a.
We used the guys as bait.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we did.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all right.
I am
Yeah,
rolling
we're-
shite tonight.
Okay, lad, your turn.
Wait, I got my
Okay,
bonus.
you got
Got my
some
bonus.
You got some
I remember this time.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a 19 on the die.
So you hit.
Man,
Don't forget
son of a
D4.
bitch. I know. God, a 6 and a 4. Fuck, really?
Could be worse because
Damn, almost max damage.
Nice.
14, let's see, 22.
22.
22.
Wow. So you see Kent just leap onto this dragon's head, attempting to slice down to it, only for the thing to completely buck him up and attempt to swallow him whole.
Jesus.
As he falls into it, right before the turtle is able to swallow him, you actually see Kent take a smaller dagger and uppercut it right inside the mouth,
Damn.
and just basically,
Violent.
seemingly firing his blade right through the mouth to where you see it come out on top, oddly not leaving any wounds, but a lot of implications as the dragon turtle falls dead as he leaps out of his mouth.
Boom!
22 was exactly what you needed to put this thing down.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Call me the Turtle Slayer.
y'all got this giant,
Should we call
dead
you the Shredder instead?
alligator snapping laying there, just. What do y'all do?
Well, I'll admit, I was intending for you to come back after fighting this thing. I did not think about you grabbing hold of it and bringing back whatever you found with you.
What? Real
Oh,
quick.
hi.
I'm impressed.
Can't we gut
Thanks.
this thing and use it for
It was.
Okay, but
It
first
was the only thing in there, I think.
I was curious.
We think.
Cannon, why did you bite it?
He bit me first.
Now that's how you hold a grudge.
I guess it
That's how you
checks.
pay something back.
I guess it checks out. I mean, you got those new
Does
things.
he still look like vampiric?
Oh yeah,
I
as,
do
soon
right
as
now.
as long as his blades are lit,
Oh.
he looks just like the person who, or he takes on similar traits as the person that he made his pact with.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, is your flame, is his sword still lit or is it
Yeah.
off already?
Yeah. He
No,
still,
my sword's still lit.
he still looks
I
like
can either turn it off myself or whenever we take a short or long
it,
he
rest.
still looks a little
It
batty.
bit you first, so you bit it.
I did.
Look a bit different there, bud.
I don't know how
I,
adventurous you're feeling after this.
Oh, no.
It could still have something in its stomach.
I'll do it.
Oh, well, then I better get to work on that, if you excuse me.
Well, if you want to cut it open, be my guest.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll do the
I mean,
pleasure.
it bit me. I bit it back. I
Dude,
didn't like
Like a
that.
dagger.
I saw again. Do I need to run a perception check to
Hey,
know it's any
Chris.
different by you or no?
No, no, you can.
No, you can
visibly
see it.
Pretty
No,
My
it's
skin is a
his
lot
hair's
paler,
red
my
when it
hair's-
wasn't used to be. He's
Yeah.
much paler than before. His fangs are sticking the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's not something that he's hiding too easily.
No, I'm not hiding.
So,
it.
Chris, quick question. Could I steal a bit of its shell and use it as a shield?
Well, I mean, if we took the time to do a full survival
Yeah.
check, you could basically dissect the thing,
Mm-hmm.
see if it has any treasure in its stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could use its shell for whatever you want.
I can roll for it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Somebody wants to give him. Somebody wants to give him advantage.
For
Advantage? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll give you advantage.
Yep.
So, Kanan will kind of think to himself, does my appearance
14.
frighten you or bother you? Any of you?
I'm good.
Honestly, I've seen
I'll
Oh,
scarier.
admit, I've never seen anyone with those kind of abilities.
It bothers the hell out of me.
I've been reading this in the books, but I haven't seen one in person yet.
You know what he is? He's one of them vampires.
One of them vampires.
So keep it.
I'm not.
Keep an eye out on that paladin. You might have to put him down when he's sleeping. But the rest seem pretty accepting.
I'm not a vampire. Well,
Close enough.
All right, hold
I'm
on.
what you'd call a dampier.
All
And he
right.
kind of backs away and he gets really tense.
Yeah. Okay. Just got this. You got the fangs, yes?
Yes, Einstein.
You suck blood, yes?
Oh, you couldn't tell?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
This is all Julio's
I see
head.
what you're doing. Nice.
And if I did,
Well, that checks off all the boxes for me. You're a vampire.
Tell him he looks scrumptious.
you're a paladin, correct?
A fallen one.
You can't hear that, by the way.
You can't hear anything he's saying.
It's only in my head. You're a paladin, right? When we first met, you said you were a paladin.
Yeah.
I've always heard that paladins can sense undead.
Have
Have you used that ability since we've been traveling?
Nope.
Use it now.
I'm email.
Do I seem undead to you?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You get a pass. You're awesome. Deuces.
Are you sure you're not playing Elon?
I know, right?
No, he's playing Sean's character.
Oh.
This is just the
Stop
this
it.
is just the 5th incarnation of Sean's character.
5th? Well, like 20th.
I mean, I've only
So,
played with him so many times, but yeah,
since-
probably.
It's pretty clear that I'll look different every time I do this.
Yeah.
I am a dampier. If we have a problem with that, I can leave.
Oh no, it's like I said, I've seen much scarier.
He's been a trustworthy companion.
Well, we haven't heard of any reports of people dying by extreme blood loss while we've been in your company.
I took a vow a
And
long
people eat
time ago.
animals all
A
the
dumb
time.
one.
I took a vow a long time ago that I would never feed off people. I only usually feed off animals.
Oh,
Or-
so that's why you bit
creatures.
this thing in the face.
Yeah.
So
Big gamey.
I have
Inside
no
check.
reason to.
For what? You can't sell shit.
Huh?
I have no reason to distrust you.
No.
See,
Yeah.
no
Like-
sense. No sense in leaving a letter. No sense in leaving a letter behind or running away.
So, anyway, after we dissect this turtle, we find anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, you know what? You're able to. That shell's hard as fuck to get through. So instead of like cutting it right down its shell's middle, you just take the long process of gutting it out bit by bit from either end. You take your pick. I suggest not the ass, but you know some people like that, I guess. And
That's wise.
you just start pulling out different types of skeletal pieces, half digested bags, with half digested adventures gear, armor, armor that's
Anything
been
salvageable.
Anything gold?
You actually find not a lot of gold. You find about maybe 50 gold pieces worth of coin in there. But one thing you do pull out is this nice piece of almost flawless looking studded leather armor.
Nice.
The leather doesn't look corroded or anything at all?
Almost looks pristine. Like
Is she
Probably
because hand that over to me. Let me spend some time with it. I think there might be something more than what it seems. I'll identify it.
We all need to use my tools
I'll cast identify item.
my tools to try to get the piece of shell. Like,
yeah, you can try to break the shell off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. What's it?
Identify item.
You identify it as a +1 studded leather.
There you go.
Mm.
So she hands it back and says, as I suspected, this is magical and it is tougher than a normal set of armor. So anyone who wears this type of armor, I suggest
You?
wear it.
I wear that type of armor. Anybody else want
Do you want it?
I'm good with what I have.
I'm good with what I have too.
Give it to Ken.
She just hands it over to Kent.
to? Thank you very much.
Now we have a total of 550 gold split amongst all of us, including.
Oh no! Don't worry about me.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Did help us acquire it.
That wasn't part of the deal. Is that I be delivered safely to Grand Noah. At the moment, my payment to you is my assistance.
In that case, it's 68.7.
But I do appreciate the offer.
68.
Everyone gets 68.7.
Yeah, 68.7. So that'll be what? 68 gold, 7 silver.
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 Yep.
68 gold, 7 silver.
So,
Do you think there's anything else in that water that we fished him out of? Maybe he was protecting something.
Yeah, we should probably go. Well, we'd have to go back down there anyway to get through it.
How much silver again?
68 silver.
68.
No, 7
Oh,
silver.
7 silver. 7 silver.
And then 68.
we might not want to take a long rest, but maybe just a short one to catch some of our breaths. We don't know what's past there.
We did just get through like 2 big fights.
I'm good
I
with
lost
taking
all my
a,
stuff until I
a
have
brief
a long
break.
rest.
I'm okay with a brief break.
So y'all
A
want to
short
take?
rest is fine.
So y'all taking a short rest?
Yep.
Okay.
I would amend my clean decent for the time being.
Well, because after we take a short rest, I go back to looking like I used to.
How many spell slots?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a spell slots.
I'm out of spell slots.
All she has is cantrips left.
With a short rest.
I have
you
all
can use
wait.
some of
level
your-
spells, but
Can you use a single sorcery point to bring back a single spell slot?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can bring
Yeah.
back one first level. It's up
Yeah,
to
she
y'all.
only has 1 point left, so she would have 1 first level spell.
Yeah.
it's still something. And you still got cantrips.
Yeah.
The cantrips on us in there.
Yeah.
What we can do is send y'all down there and scout out and see what you can see. My suggestion, don't spend any longer. Let's see. So if you know how long you can stay underwater, only swim out half that far.
Chris,
Well, of course. Gotta
in
get
the
back.
short rest, how many times
Alright.
can I mend my defender?
I mean, it's an action. It's just an action to just cast mending. How much do you heal for
You can't
mending?
do a long
2d6.
rest and not get attacked.
I don't see why you can't get it back. How much damage did it take?
Oh,
from
from
the
the previous battle.
11?
It was at 3.
Is that 3?
Yeah.
Is that only at 3 HP?
We're in the middle of the
I mended it 1 time so far. It's at 14 right now.
Okay, I can't see why you can't get it back to max during a short
Yeah,
rest.
I'll ask you first.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like 6 seconds, like, mend. I think that's the idea anyways.
Yeah.
So do we eat goose during the short rest?
So you pull out, you look at Footloose.
Is it Footloose that's broken or Liam Geeson?
Well, Liam Geeson
Oh,
took
Liam
some hits.
Geeson is broke.
And you look inside.
It's Footloose.
You look at your pet.
Camera grapple.
You look at your pet goose, and it's only half dead. It's actually still breathing.
If we do a long rest, we might get an attack.
Wow.
Cure wounds.
The long rest is like.
It gets back up,
Short scale.
looks around,
While you're looking.
looks back at you. Honk.
Oh,
You have a chromatic orb.
you managed to survive.
Flip.
How fortunate.
How fortunate.
I'm back at
Oh,
Would use this-
no
the
dinner
source
tonight.
point.
I mean, no goose
You
tonight.
You got one chromatic
So
orb.
you
base.
have that
Guess we'll just have to settle for dragon.
diet, and then just use
It's a
turtle-
bit gamey.
Dragon turtle meat.
Oh, there's no tenderizing this shit. Just saying.
Well, and we already had a relatively
Okay, so
successful.
Who's
survival
taking the
check.
short rest?
I took a short rest.
Okay,
Do
are
we
y'all
have the
ta-
option for
I think
it?
everyone is, isn't it?
and
Technically, everyone is.
now,
Yeah,
what?
six
Now, is
hours.
anybody
Long
wanting to
rest.
take a long rest?
It's gonna be inside here. We run the risk of.
We run the risk of getting
I think we should
figured
take
out.
a long
Well,
rest.
I'm thinking
A
we'll
lot
short
of
rest
people are out.
first. We'll long rest, or it will short rest first. Have
The spellcasters?
our scouters go out and see what's remaining in there and come back, and then decide if we want to do a long rest.
Yeah,
after.
and here's an idea.
That sounds fair.
Here's an idea that I completely forgot about earlier, and I apologize. I can form a psychic link with whoever stays behind, so I can contact you telepathically and let you know, hey, there's bad things up ahead.
Tell them no.
I mean, I know you're not
No, I
game
don't
for
want
that,
that.
which
No
is
thanks.
fine. I can always make the link with anybody
Well,
else.
you can make it with the lads.
Yeah,
Me and him
do
are
it
going
with me.
back in the water.
Okay.
I'm going back to the water.
So, a lad, Kanan, and the duck,
Actually, I'll wait until I actually.
and the goose.
It only lasts for about a few hours, depending on how.
All
I roll.
three. I guess hop back into the water.
In a minute.
Okay.
You all said you're accepting, at least you all are accepting what I am.
Ah.
I can assure you I won't feed on any of you. You have my word. Because you didn't say anything. Are you okay with that too?
That's fine. Judge.
That you should?
Now our bugbear's off.
It'll be the last thing you do.
That's fair enough.
Hostile.
Huh.
Hey, by the way, might I ask, put the wings.
They're gone.
No, I know, but I saw wings.
We all saw wings.
Yeah, I
I
don't see
came
anything.
clean about what I am.
Yeah, so long as we're
Despite my-
sharing.
Despite my better judgment.
Well, I'm what you call an Azamar. I'm a rare breed, from what I understand.
Ooh, she's extra tasty. Go for her.
Wow.
Did he say that out loud?
No.
Try to whisper it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I do try to. As soon as I hear it, I'm looking at you and I kind of look away. Shut up.
Yes, it's true.
You
I
think-
believe you.
You think her? You think her blood glistens?
Jesus.
Wow.
I say nothing.
You okay over there,
I'm
Kanan?
gonna have fun
I'm
with
fine.
this.
You're legitimately like Kanan's evil horse Boris.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's a tale for another time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. But, I mean, that's
No,
exactly what it is.
I'm fine.
It's close.
Would we have heard of an Asmar? How rare they
Um, everybody, give me a knowledge history check. If you're trained.
Don't have to
I am
No,
definitely
history.
trained.
Actually, go ahead and give me knowledge Arcana too, if you have it.
I got
because-
it.
just
yeah.
because Celestial.
I want to do
She
that.
definitely knows what it is.
I got
No, no, you don't.
You want to learn all about me.
You
Some
alright?
water, man.
I'm just an Azamar. Calm down.
I got a 20.
22.
22.
Let's
19?
see. Nope.
Yeah, everybody who, for the most part, everybody who rolled high enough know that Azamars are basically a birth mutation of humanoids who at some point had a family member that had a romantic, let's say, romantic relationship with a celestial. While y'all know the counterpoint to this is something like a tiefling for those with fiends, but unlike fiends who can give birth to something called a cambion, which is, I'm pronouncing that right,
I think so.
which is pretty much a half fiend that celestials and humanoids do not give birth to an equation of it. They manifest their celestial gifts and heritage generations later.
So they know about the slave thing?
Hmm?
They know about the slave thing or no?
What slave thing? Oh, well, yeah. Basically, anybody who rolled a high enough history. Who here rolled knowledge history in general? You
I could do
are
this
off the.
history or
Yours would
I can
probably
do
be
history or Arcana too.
I just do it just like Karma for me.
Actually, in this
way.
particular case, everybody roll me knowledge history, and you can do it untrained because this is fairly common knowledge.
Do you want us
I'm
to
trained.
reroll?
Huh?
You
I
want us
rolled
to roll
history.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
roll history.
Or go ahead.
So
If
the
you
first-
are anybody who already rolled history, actually, if you can do either or,
I can
I'll say
do-
you already got it.
okay,
But
I
anybody
can
who
do
rolled
both.
Arcana specifically, roll me an untrained history. Not good. So, all y'all know about the slave trade. That's usually predominant in the northern countries. Most of the world, slavery is outright banned, especially after especially after a union and an attempt at peace. But for many parts of the for the northern countries, they pretty much shunned this whole ideal. Y'all do know that they highly value certain types of creatures depending on rarity. You know that some of the ones that they value the most would be those with ancestry to other creatures such as tieflings and Azamars, as well as creatures that come from other planes of existence like Arakaka or satyrs. Y'all could theorize that somebody like her would be prime pickings. As a matter of fact, same thing for Canaan, not Canaan, you're Canaan. Asheen quite possibly would be prime pickings for anybody working in the slave trade, as some of y'all who rolled a 15 or better would know that these folks would be bold enough to venture into the southern lands just to pick off what they could see as, grade A meat.
So you and I are too different. Only
You guys are exact opposites.
were you a slave?
In a way, I was.
Sorry that happened.
Survived.
Indeed.
So forgive me if I'm guarded, but I just don't trust very easily.
No, that's completely understandable. You did what you had to survive, and you still do. I respect that.
Yeah, it's pretty respectable.
So why does she make things go boom? That's in your head.
Is she not supposed to?
Make boom boom.
Well, the entity's basically you, so it knows what you know.
I know.
It knows that Azamars don't inherently shoot Eldritch Blasts.
I ignore it as much as I can. So mostly all of us have come clean. Anyone else want to say something that we don't know?
Oh God.
Silas?
Oh, this is going to be good.
What redneck paladin belief do you have now?
It's no redneck. It's true, I was part of the order. I'm just gonna go with this, okay?
Okay.
So, anyway, legitimately,
Good.
it was a head priest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I had a simple prank on the head priest that he took a little too hard. They kicked me out of the order.
And explain your prank.
It's whatever the hell you want it to be, buddy.
Yeah, it's legitimately the same thing that I tried to do to the other one.
Damn.
So I tied him up and I wrote Asmodeus as my daddy in whipped cream.
Hold on, let me get this straight. You were a
You were trying to
paladin.
do that to my head priest as well?
Oh yeah. You were a paladin, you got kicked out for a prank?
How many daddies do you have?
Surprised I didn't.
Wow.
My daddy?
I've heard some messed up things about the church.
But this is a
I'd always
whole
said
new
too.
ball game.
So what drove you to do this
I like how everybody's coming clean right
And
in the middle of
please,
enemy turn.
please don't say that it was just for shits and giggles.
I got nothing to come close
No,
to what I
of course
ventured.
not. You disrespected my authority.
Oh my god.
Sounds more like you. Sounds more like it
Sounds
was the
more
other
like-
way around.
Yeah, I was about to say, sounds like you were disrespecting
You know-
their authority.
I was very hesitant to tell you all the truth of what I am. And I'm glad it seems all of you have accepted it. And much like what Taisha told me, don't try that with me. It won't end well for you.
Me either.
So, like I said, I wonder what Fallen Paladin tastes like.
I'm not fallen paladin. I'm not a fallen paladin.
You don't hear that.
You don't hear that.
Yeah, I understand that, and I will clarify though. I'm not a fallen paladin.
Ah, you got kicked
Well,
out of
you're
the
just
church.
an
That sounds like
excommunicated
fallen.
one.
That sounds
I
pretty
was
fallen
not
to me.
excommunicated. I was just
You were
not
just
welcome
kicked out.
back.
There's a word for that.
What's the
It's called
difference?
excommunicated.
Well, excommunication means that you can't come back.
But you're not
What's the
welcome.
difference between
Not
getting
welcome.
down?
No. If I repent, I can come back.
Oh.
Is that what they?
Are you looking to repent? I can help.
Oh.
Oh. There's your ticket back in, friend.
Yes.
Let's get on that deception, buddy.
Is that what it was for? Deception?
Has to be.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
said it was
because
inside.
he's probably not the slightest bit interested.
That's not bad.
What did you get?
Tell me what you get, and I'll tell you what happened.
Okay, well let me.
Because technically you're setting the DC.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You are.
And that is true.
It's deception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 20.
No, you beat her. You beat her sense motive.
Nice.
Well, I mean, this is wonderful news. We're about to go back to this. I could speak to the head priest, tell him about all the people that you've helped. We could really turn you around, I'm sure.
That'd be wonderful.
Well, there you go. You found your path.
I could talk to Jessica when we get there. She's
So, I'm glad that we've had this moment to come clean. Because I have to ask, and forgive me if I'm being rude, how did you summon a unicorn?
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Sometimes.
What happened today?
Sometimes when I use my spells, weird shit just happens. I don't know why.
You can't control it?
No.
So,
Wait, what?
what all? So, can you elaborate what exactly has happened
I've
before
never
in the
heard of
past?
wild magic.
Have you done anything like this before?
I'm still new to it. Mostly I've been practicing. This is the first time I really used it in battle. So.
First time you've seen a unicorn?
Yes.
That's the first time I've seen a unicorn.
Same.
Same for me.
I thought they were myth, to be honest with
Can
you.
you do it again?
Probably.
Sell them all the
Can you do it now?
Can she?
You saw a unicorn?
This
You
is-
saw you to the
She
DM.
uses the spell slot
Sure.
to
If she
try.
keeps blowing, if she wants to keep blowing through spells until she lands
No,
on that.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I think like there's I think you can get access to summon spells where you can summon a unicorn at some point.
So,
So, hold on.
you've
You've seen unicorn before?
In my forest.
Where are you from?
A very, very far place from here. It's not on any maps. It would take a while to explain. But I might be able to, well, when we're not in the middle of a dangerous dungeon, I might be able to have the time to
He's not telling any lies.
to explain better.
That sounds like good campfire conversation.
Indeed.
So, you have, according to Asheen, wild magic.
Yes.
I've never even heard of that.
Would be something
what other
your
things
character
have
would know
you-
a lot about, considering.
What other things have you conjured out of nowhere?
You want me to put all up a chart and I can make
Well,
a
I
random
know,
roll?
I know I can turn into an animal. I know one of those.
They could turn into a chicken, right?
No, one of them is I can turn into a chicken.
Let me roll a percentile. Let me roll 4 percentiles. Just for shits
They
and
want
giggles,
chicken too.
let me roll 3 percentiles, and I'll tell you that each of these happened to you before in the past.
That sounds interesting.
So far, the things that you have done is randomly teleported you teleported in a random direction beyond your capabilities. Oh, this one should be more interesting. You manifest a ton of illusionary butterflies and flower petals that
Nice.
that kept fluttering around you for a minute.
How pretty.
Pretty well.
That's the third time. You know what? There. Shit. I rolled 3 zeros in a row on one of my d10s, and I just got tired of looking at it.
That's fine.
And finally, you just began levitating out of nowhere.
That sounds very impressive.
That is quite fascinating.
Start
bet that
getting
you-
that all of a sudden, you're just gonna be like, ah.
So is there?
with no meaning?
So is there any way that you can learn how to like control that random aspect?
practice?
Can't she eventually?
No.
No.
Now, to some degree, but
At
you,
Like,
some
you get
point, you
spells
can
that are
roll
like that.
twice and take whichever one you prefer.
but your character,
That's
having
not bad.
her history be what it is, would not know this. This is something that you would have to discover on your own.
That's certainly impressive, but I just hope.
It's impressive indeed.
Yeah, that is actually very impressive.
Kick him in Andy.
What about you, Alette? Since we're all sharing.
14.
Yes, we're in the sharing circle.
Tell us something about yourself.
About me?
We know you draw maps. That's
Yeah,
all.
we're passing the feeling stick.
Oh, okay. Well, there's not much to tell. I learned my craft with map making from my father, as well as my way with my blade. He's okay. He retired. And, I always craved adventure, so I thought I'd, pack up and head out and see what crazy adventures I could come across.
Bet you never thought we'd be glowing out with a giant turtle.
I mean, I survived a few shipwrecks and was stuck on a deserted island once or twice, but not a giant turtle, no.
Hold on, a few shipwrecks?
It tends to happen. I do not know why.
Someone cast
Just remind me.
So,
We're not going on a cruise with
Just
them.
remind me not to ever get on a boat.
You-
Yeah.
but wait a second. Do we need to get on a boat to get off this island?
We do.
Well, I'm not getting on it.
But luckily, the last boat did not sink on my way to this island.
So for
Insight check.
Crash.
Inside check.
If you can, I'm not lying.
Yeah, but dude,
For sure? Okay.
Yeah.
no, okay, he said it didn't sink, but he didn't say it didn't crash.
That's fair.
It got here in one piece. I don't know if it's
But did you
Like,
die?
what would you getting into
We can-
a rowboat? And
No, it landed great.
Like a little
put on your
dinghy
floaties
and
and go
just...
to the shore?
Silas and I can pray to our gods for safe journey.
I'd appreciate
Right,
that.
Silas?
Of course.
well, there we are.
Well, that's gonna.
Well,
I was told by the village elders that I had some kind of destiny to fulfill, but I have no idea what it is.
Well, you're a good warrior.
They didn't
Thank
tell
you.
you?
No, of course not. They don't know either.
Oh.
It's to get on multiple boats and not crash.
Be
Maybe.
a boat tester.
So I just go around making maps for people,
Test-
and I
test
use that
sailor.
to, pay my way.
That makes sense. It's a good profit.
Yeah.
It's a good career.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, good profession.
It's not much to me, really. Just,
What about you, Kent?
What? Oh.
Well, as you said, we're passing the feeling stick around.
And yet I see no stick. He picks up a stick.
I'll hand one to you, seriously.
Okay.
You're in a cave. The only sticks you see is pieces of bone.
Okay, you know what? It's a
That's a
Don't-
femur.
don't-
Give him
yeah.
a femur.
Oh, why did
Here
you
you
call
go.
it the feeling bone?
And the turtle shell.
Group got
Alright. You'll excuse me for not giving a direct answer because of this bullshit. But basically, I come from a far-off place that is rather bullshit. To be blunt,
It comes from bullshit?
it may as well. It's a very dark place, very evil in nature. There's a lot of very, very bad people who live there who essentially trained some select few individuals in these psionic ways. Best way to ensure that we perform to the best of our abilities is to put us through some rather rigorous, rather messed up stuff. I escaped from there trying to find somewhere else to go because I thought that things would be better on the outside. And so far it's not disappointed me, but yeah, but this is a disappointment. I'm very upset about this, but you know.
With luck, perhaps we
Should
can
have given it to
find.
the turtle.
With luck, maybe we can find a way to get rid of it.
Maybe. I'm hoping that I can probably find a way to pass it off to one of those things. But
It feels like I'm being a little lax, but nonetheless, this
yeah,
is
no, this is very
That was a
difficult.
direct
this
answer.
is Philly good time.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
If you want me to take a few of
this
those, I'll
gives me
take
real Scorpion King vibes.
I will say for like not. I will say there's like a handful of times where you see him just twitch and he has to dance around, but you were still able to get the same gist off.
Sounds similar, or sounds you and I almost been through something similar. I've been trained since I was a child.
If
What
so,
I am
I feel for you.
now. I lost my.
It hits me where I live.
I lost my father in some strange attack.
why we brought
This creature
Yeah.
destroyed the entire village where I was living.
Oh, okay.
No idea what it was, and I still haven't found it yet.
You can get a good look at it.
It was dark. It was just shadows, and they were moving. And,
Thank you. You got other man.
Oh, I'll take some.
Is that rock candy?
I hid.
Not sure what it
I'll try some of that too. Thank you.
I never saw it. I just saw what it did and the aftermath. What happened.
I'm sorry to hear that. Probably melted. And I'm slowly but surely learning that this world is not much different from where I come from.
Is it not?
And that you come from Cole.
Can't say.
Can you write it down?
That's a direct answer. I can't say.
I found out bacon.
Ask me another day.
Oh shit. No.
Now it's on the floor anyway.
Still no sour patches.
Hey, can I see that ruby?
What about you?
It depends. Do you want it?
It's a boring story. A story for another day.
Well, we're all sharing.
Your deception check.
Will it?
I got the decline for now.
Yeah, David.
Gives me
Man
advantage
of
on
mystery.
deception?
Gives you
Woman.
advantage on charisma checks.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Pardon me.
Seriously.
I didn't know you got
Oh,
that roll
hold
yet.
on,
Thanks for sharing your
Hold
story, which you know how to. But my story is for another day.
Fair enough.
Alright. Well, if that's done with Philly time. Anybody going?
Oh wait, this one said something. What?
What?
I want that ruby.
You
Hey,
seriously
you
want?
son? Yeah.
You seriously want the ruby?
Hey.
Legit.
Understanding that it is cursed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't give a direct answer
Okay.
anyway.
All right. So that concerns me.
I say do it.
I mean, Are you
have to
sure?
give this someone willing. He's
When
willing.
does, but when do you even get a direct answer anyway?
I know, right?
It would be perfect for his
It's
character.
perfect.
Actually, yeah, it kind of is more suitable for him. I'm gonna roll insight
He's a
though.
charisma character.
Yeah.
I am gonna roll insight though. I mean, I've got good charisma too, but okay, yeah, I
Are you
believe him.
trying to deceive him in any way?
No.
All right. Yeah.
Are you wanting a cursed item? Are you insane?
No. I'm perfectly
Okay,
sane.
but just so you know, thing, if you're gonna pass it
Mentally-
off to somebody, you're gonna have to give it to somebody who wants it, and trust me, that ain't gonna be me.
That's fine.
Or me.
It's not going to be anyone here. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. Hand it to him.
Woohoo!
Sean, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
No.
thank God. That was
Now
easier
you
than
can
I
answer
thought.
directly.
That's true. Now you should be fine.
Oh, yeah.
This could be a way to
What do you get?
force wisdom saves, so that you just keep bouncing it back and forth until someone passes.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. That's a good point.
So now that you can speak normally, what's the land that you called? You came
Oh.
from called?
It's called Nottingham.
Yeah, an 18.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Insight check.
There we go.
What do you got?
Without
There we
being
go.
that.
We got the original insight.
18.
18, okay.
So that means that I can answer correctly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're safe.
For today.
Yeah, for today, that's fine today.
Are you lying?
Huh?
Are you lying?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. So you
I rolled insight. Yeah.
so you call bullshit?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm already suspicious
Well,
of
word
you
it
giving
then.
me. Well, I've never heard of Nottingham.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I mean, it's a very far off place, so makes sense.
Where's that?
What are you on your
Is that
block?
north?
Oh yeah, I didn't bluff.
I also want to know where it is. Maybe I can map it someday.
I've heard of it. I've heard they have
got
an
a
English
20
accent.
total. I got
I
15
don't
total.
get an English
I
accent
get
from you.
bonus.
Ah, what?
English.
What's English?
I don't know. Some kind of accent, apparently.
But yeah, it goes without saying.
I'm down.
You catch him like sweating and stuttering and inconsistencies.
Nah.
Given the last time, I caught a little hint of bullshit. So I'm like,
Hey, Chris, what is that called, by the way?
Need to know pretty soon.
Chris,
What's up?
what's it called?
You want to put Jim in?
Oh,
the
Ramblers-
rambling root.
Ramblers
Ramblers
Root.
root.
It's a custom item.
It is a custom item, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to look into that. Got it.
so
Ah,
Nottingham.
yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Is there
Oh,
a sheriff
that
there by
that
chance?
just goes to show you how far away it is.
You know, all of us have been coming clean, telling the truth.
Uh
And I know you're not.
huh.
What are you afraid of?
Honk.
Plenty. Trust me.
The sheriff?
Yeah, that's it. That's it, right there. If anybody finds out where I am, they'll come after me.
The sheriff of Nottingham will come after you.
Yeah. He's a bitch.
Is his name John?
I thought.
John
I thought.
Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
No, I thought it was
Okay,
the
thank
sheriff
you.
of Rottingham.
That's
Wasn't his name Melvin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mervin.
Ah.
Mervin.
His name was Mervin.
Mervin.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
All right. All right. Okay.
Alright, Mervin.
All right. Look. Okay. This one here has said that her stories for another day. I'm gonna play the same card.
Haha!
Just say that. Look, I will be honest as far as this goes. Knowing where I come from is a bad thing. You don't want to know.
What would us knowing? Why would that be bad to us?
Let's just say that I'm being pursued by not so favorable folk.
Right, the sheriff guy.
No, not the sheriff.
So if you're being pursued by not favorable folk,
So I'm.
wouldn't you want allies to help you in case they find you?
Wouldn't you want us to have the advantage on that?
Are you telling me that you wouldn't help me?
I'm telling you, if we're all in danger because you're with us, we should know what's coming for
I
us.
mean, I guess that's fair.
Is there a bounty on you?
You know, I don't know. There could be. Could very well be.
You don't have to talk in circles anymore.
Oh no, I legitimately don't know. I mean, but it's one of those things I wouldn't be surprised if there were.
Did you commit a crime somewhere? I mean, you
My crime was running away. That's what my crime was.
from another crime?
No.
So you said that there are people coming for you, and I think it is important if we figured that out, because you're going to be with us. We fought together. You know your way around your mystical blades, which is good. And if we're going to keep traveling together, I think it'd be best if we know what comes for you. That way we can prepare.
They're coming.
Yes, I can hear him now.
All right. Okay. Look. Alright, fine.
It's either you're a criminal that's being pursued, or perhaps you're royalty of some
To
kind.
them, I am a criminal. But trust me, that doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
Uh-huh.
All right, look. Have any of you heard of Chad Nassad?
Roll me knowledge history if you're trained. Yeah.
That's a 7.
Damn, man.
Come on.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping that they
I'm
fail
guessing
so I
it's
can
supple
bullshit
too.
this
No, I'm
further.
not even trained, so.
I don't know anything.
18 total.
Would be you, Leo.
Anybody else?
In all fairness, like, I'm technically not native to this plane.
None of y'all have ever heard of it.
Oh.
Oh, even Julio?
Apparently not.
Oh, damn.
Alright. So, as said before, in Shednasad there are some rather unfavorable folk.
Hey, can you spell Vigo?
Yeah, let's see, it's CHED, and then another word, NASA.
Check this out.
Shednasad.
That's the name of the city or town, I guess.
That's the name of my home. Well, not my home, but I mean, technically it's a homeland.
So I'm guessing
know that.
the organization that trained you is it military?
What?
We have
Royal
this one's at.
somehow?
The
Let's-
country ones, yeah.
I got them on clearance. At my
Let's
store.
just say that they're.
I got them on clearance at my store. They're just
Water.
totally crunchy worms.
Let's just say
I
that
don't know
they're.
where else
What's it called?
They're like.
They're not exactly favorable towards humans. They pluck us away from our homes when we're really young and then train us in their ways to do their dirty work for them. So they don't have to reveal themselves. I'm sure you've heard of dark elves.
Cool. I'm gonna roll an insight.
What are you inciting exactly?
I have my suspicions that he needs 4 hours of rest, which I know specific races don't. Specific races do. When he said us humans, sounds suspicious. That
that's
is
right.
Sorry, 21.
Oh, that's a 2 on the die.
Sounds like you're catching him on a bad day.
Yeah, he is.
Time to reveal yourself.
I stay quiet. I'm just letting you continue.
Oh, damn it. So yeah, that's the extent of it. I ran away. They're probably pursuing me because I know too much of their abilities and their inner workings.
How long have you been on the route?
Not long.
So, do you feel like they might be, if we ballparked it, a few weeks behind you, a month behind you?
I feel pretty confident that I got away from them. So maybe.
What do we need to look out for?
Do we need to look out for dark elves?
Dark elves are sensitive to sunlight, so I don't think that they'll attack us during the day. So at night, your alert spell will come in handy. But they do have keen dark vision. Keeping hidden from them for too long may be difficult.
What does my character know of dark elves?
What'd you get on knowledge history for?
18. For the city? For
Yeah.
Chetnasad, 18.
You know that they typically stick within the Underdark. Give me a knowledge religion
Okay.
if you have it.
I believe
You
I do.
you can do it untrained.
Would I be able to do it? Knowledge religion?
Do you have it trained?
Yeah.
I did not have it trained.
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
Would you mind rolling for me? Just roll back. I trust your juju.
So you basically know the
That is
gist of
very
it.
unwise.
16.
On the dot.
Alright, so 19.
So you basically know the gist of them being Underdark dwellers.
Okay.
You've heard stories, but rarely did y'all ever feel the need to go into the Underdark because y'all hunt monsters that are bothering people. When it comes to monsters from the Underdark, you have to deal with them sometimes when they come to the surface, but there was never really a need for your order to go raiding into enemy territory per se.
Got it.
You two, especially you, know that Dark Elves were the offshoot of the of High Elves that were basically followed under the goddess Lolth, who betrayed the main pantheon of elves. I'm trying to remember the elf god's name. You know, it's something long and
Was it Corellian or family?
yeah, exactly. You know, there was an attempt on his life and a coup that was attempted that eventually failed. when the Dark Elves were banished when the Dark Elf Pantheon was banished from the main Elven Pantheon, the Dark Elves themselves were banished to the Underdark by the High and Wood Elves. You know that your kind were banished along with them, but were able to seek shelter into the Fey Wilds instead, evolving away from the tyranny that you've come to learn about the Dark Elves when you did your studying within the Elven Kingdom that basically harbored you until you decided to go on your adventure. You know that y'all two are basically you know that basically when it comes to Dark Elves, they're your evil long-distance cousins.
Yeah.
So,
He doesn't share that, by the way.
so the gist of it is that
But
it's
you know
possible.
nothing about the religious aspect, just general society.
It's possible that they may be pursuing me at some point, if not currently. But
And just FYI, his story does check out. They have been known to kidnap upper dwellers and keep them as slaves and other forms of manual labor. The idea of training them from youth to be assassins for the upper one seems fairly new but not implausible strategy.
that way they don't have to go above ground themselves. They're kind of dicks like that.
I see.
Well, thank you for the warning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just
Especially have to make sure that whoever stands watch every night needs to be more aware.
I've been trained in their ways. I can get by with little rest, so I can help. It's the least I can do for bringing this upon you.
Good to know. Well, we still have the rest of this game to go through.
And by the way,
Just to get some rest.
that's why, as easy as that dragon turtle went down, that's why I beef up their fucking HP. I think it was a CR4.
That's not too bad.
Well, it was by itself, and it was a pretty big target.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is already.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yep.
Might as well. Might as well.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.